lives here.
We're back here live on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. As we said, Maryville won the toss, decided to defer to the second half. Bradley will receive on the north end and be kicking left to right. If you're watching it on NFHS, it's probably backwards because the videos across the way. We're the guys across the way in the outdoor press box here. So you can listen to this audio, 101.3, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and see they're streaming.
This is one time where it's a pleasure to be in the outdoor atmosphere.
And have room to move.
Perfect football night tonight.
And the Bears take the field. Back deep to the Bears will be Ollie Scott, along with Tay Sheehy, and across the way on the far side, Mason Gorey, the three deep men. And kicking off for the Rebels will be, looks like number 80. Am I looking at that right? 86 maybe. Let's see if he turns around here. Yep, Mac Sir, a 6'3 junior, 230 pounds, big guy. Maryville physically a very big team. The official hands him the ball. Tee that thing up, son, and we'll get underway here. Coming to you live on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 here from Maryville High School in the first region game for both teams on the season. The only region game this year so far, and will be not be another one tonight.
And we're right on schedule. 7 o'clock in Maryville, Tennessee, Smoky Mountain territory.
Sir takes a deep drop back there, over 10 yards back. Ball is teed up to 40. He's about the 28-yard line. He's a left footer. Looks at his teammates. Here comes a Bradley band. I see they've arrived. Here's his kick, a high spinner, and that's going to go into the end zone. My goodness, almost out of the end zone. So the Bears will take over first down and 10 at the 20-yard line for the first possession as we get ready to start the game. Cash Bandy at quarterback for the Bears. In the backfield, we'll see Landon Scott a lot tonight, Brayshawn Beard as well. Wide receiver is going to be Powell and Goree and Stovall. Then let's see, Brayshawn Beard will get the start at tailback. Goree going to the far side for the Bears, along with Ollie Scott. Stovall on this side, out all by himself on the left wing. And we're set to go out of the shotgun, of course. So the first snap of the game coming up right here. Man motion, that's going to be Brady Lewis, and hand off to the running back. Nope, it's going to be, it is
Cash Bandy.
He kept it, so he's going to lose 2-3 yards, back to the 2 yards to the 18, looks like. Be second down and 12 to go. The ball on the Bradley 18. That was Cash Bandy on the fake on the handoff on the runner in motion, which is Brady Lewis. So he was injured, and we first thought early he may not get to start, but he is definitely starting tonight. Bradley now with twins to the left side. Ollie Scott over here with Stovall, which is the wide side of the field on the Bradley bench side. And we're set again. Bandy with the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking right, throwing right out there, and he has a man incomplete. It was out of bounds anyway. It's Goree. So it's going to be 3rd and 12. That'll stop the clock here early. 11:41 on a Bradley Concrete Lamcon clock. And that one was not going to be catchable anyway. So on 3rd and long, the Bears see what they can do here. Be good to get the momentum out here. Got another ball out here on the field. From the kickoff, I guess. They just spotted. Bandy back. Look at throwing. It's going to be complete Stovall. He's to the 25. He's going to be just short. He's up to the 29. He need to get to the 30. It's going to be short. It's going to be 4th down and 1 for the Bears on a nice catch. So a good 11-yard gain, I guess, from the 18 to the 29. Yeah.
Yep, a good gain on that one, but it's 4th down and a yard and punting situation for the Bears.
Bandy back to punt for the Bears. Back to receive the punt is number 12, Colton Faust, standing about his 40-yard line. And boy, just a yard to go. I'd be tempted to try something here. Bandy, though, will punt it away. Oh, a high, booming punt, all the way back to the 32, and he'll be taken down immediately on a great stop that time for the Bears by Tay Lindsay on the tackle at the 34. So he boomed that one, Earl.
I didn't know that Bandy could kick that well. That was a nice punt right there.
From the 29 to the 33 where he caught it.
17 and 21. 38 yards.
There you go.
40-yarder right off the bat.
Brady Lewis has been punting, but with a bad wheel on the foot, they won't let Cash punt tonight. Will Jones back in the shotgun. They'll have twins to the right side, single man left. The snap to Jones. He will hand it to his running back. No, Jones keeps him set. He fakes to Davis, and he's loose. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's up to the midfield, and he'll have a About a 17-yard gain, 1st and 10 at midfield for the Rebels on their first play. Good deceptive fake to Price Davis, who we are keying on. Davis on the left side of Jones in the backfield. They'll overload to the right side with receivers now. Now they're going to check off the line based on Bradley's defensive moves. Bradley shifted some defenders. And here they're back in the shotgun formation now. Jones, he'll hand it to Davis this time, and he's going to get, he's going to have 5, 10, 15, all the way down inside the 45, the 40, on to the 35 for a 1st and 10 for the Rebels at that point. Their second first down of the drive.
And the Bears are going to have to tighten it up. When you give up 17 on the first play and 15 on the second, that is not good.
That big line is hitting it right in the middle and opening holes. They are huge, especially on the right side. They'll look to the sidelines one more time. Twins to the left side this time. Jones back with Price Davis to his left still. And he will hand it to Davis. He'll hit the middle, and this time a short gain. And it's going to be Wiley Suskowitz, the first one to stop him. He'll gain down inside the 35 to about the 32. And let's give him a short.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Maybe 2.5, 3 yards. Call it 3 yards. Second down and 7 coming up at the Bear 32-yard line. Yeah, give him 3 because the ball was at the 35. Suskowitz right there in the middle. Not a big guy, but man, he is a fire plug, a feisty. Not a big, stocky guy. He's just fiery. Rebel set, trips to the left side now. Jones fakes it, keeps it himself, rolls out, throws a pass. The flat's going to be complete to the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. A 32-yard touchdown pass. And that was to Roberts, maybe I heard, or 18, Grayson Myers, number 18. Grayson Myers, number 18 for the Rebels. So they'll score at 9-10 the first quarter of play with the PAT attempt coming up. And kicking at PAT is going to be Mason Ball, number 21. No, he's the holder. No. He is the kicker. The holder is Graham Coulter. Yeah, Hudson is a 6'2 junior, and he will kick that one high and over the field house, and it's good. 7-0 your score here. Timeout on the field. We'll be back in 30 seconds with a Maryville kickoff. They're up 7-0 over the Bears.
Food. It's our thing. But how you shop for it, that's all you. Order online.
Bread, milk, and fresh baked cookies.
And pick it up curbside.
Thank you.
Or have it delivered straight to your door.
Here's your food city delivery. Oh, thanks.
With Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Bears down 7-0 on the first possession that Maryville has. They take it down the field after a great punt by Cash Bandy. So they'll back to receive another kickoff here. Again, it's Goree Beard now back there. And also Pei Sheehy, the Bears.
That was quick. 67-yard drive, 4 plays, 3 first downs. The big play, Will Jones to Grayson Myers, 32 yards for the TD. And, boy, they picked up some hunks of yardage. Bears have really got to tighten up and hold them to a lot more 2, 3, 4-yard gains, not the big double digit.
Max Sir to kick off one more time. The last time the left footer boomed it into the end zone, almost through the end zone. They've always got a good kicker. They have no weak point, folks, I'll just tell you. And here's another high spinner that will go into the end zone, cannot be returned. That's the National High School rule. If it goes into the end zone or is received in the end zone, they bring it out to the 20-yard line. So the Bears take over for their second possession. They were 3 and out the first time. It had a good gainer. It would have had a first down, except for the 3-yard loss on the first play. Otherwise, they picked up yardage, but just shy of the first down on their first drive. And Coach Floyd told me he would have to add some more plays to Cash Bandy's repertoire. He only practiced 1 day last week, and he had to come in and take over and manage the game, as they call it. Bradley with trips to the left side. Beard in the backfield with Cash Bandy. The referee finally puts the ball in. We're set to go here. Clock at 9:10 in the quarter. Cash Bandy, the handoff to Beard. He's hitting the backfield. He'll lose again. Back from the, let's see what he lose. About 2 yard loss, 2nd and 12. Ball back the 18-yard line in Bear territory. The running game is going to be a tough go tonight for the Bears. Trips to the right side, Stovall out here to the left. Bear set, the snap. He's back looking at Stovall's direction, but he's thrown out here in a flat to Bearden, and he hit him too high, and he couldn't pull it in. It's catchable ball, but it's going to be 3rd and 12 again, like the last possession. Clock stopped at 8:34. Maryville up 7-0 here on ESPN Cleveland, 1013. Bears will be back home again next week as they take on Walker Valley in a non-region matchup. The Mustangs 2-0 going into the Cleveland game tonight at Cleveland, who's also 2-0. Bandy looking at the sidelines, I think, to see if they're going to change the play call. Bears again trips to the right side, Stowe out here to the left all along. I'd say they're going to go over the top and go longer down the field. Fakes the handoff inside, and he's going to be sacked. Well, yeah, he is going to be sacked back to the 11-yard line, so a huge loss. Going to be 4th and very long for the Bears, and here comes the punt team again. Back to the 13-yard line, maybe?
12 yards, I believe.
From the 6, a 6-yard loss. Yeah, that's a 12. 6 yards loss. Again, Cash Bandy back to punt. The receiver is up at the Bear 40-yard line. And that's going to be number 12, Colton Faust back again. Here's a snap. It's high. He pulls it down, and another booming punt. It hits and gets a great Bradley bounce. And, man, where'd this leg come from? From the 12-yard line all the way down to the 33-yard line. Figure that one up, Earl.
The receiver had to back up and then decided, I can't get back and get under that one. It went rolled dead at the 37.
Yep, 37 from the
12.
12.
That's 38 plus 13, 51 yards.
Wow. So that's a Cleveland Utilities power punt for Cash Bandy. We got a new weapon there. Maryville with Twins right side. H back in a position there too. Jones comes under center, backs out now. He's got Price Davis to his right. He'll take the snap and hand it to Davis. Nope, he'll keep it himself again. He'll throw out in a flat. It's going to be complete. He had a good block there, and he'll get a first down again. That's caught by number 10, Nolan White. And he was tackled out there by number 3 for the Bears, Jacob Gentry. The 1st and 10 for Maryville again. They're on the roll to the Bear 48-yard line. Nice gain of, 13, 15 yards on that, and another first down for the Rebels. They're looking to the sideline again. They're changing plays, calling a play, and then they get to the huddle and to the scrimmage line and look at the sidelines, changing almost every single play. Bradley shifting their defense to the last second. And it'll be a handoff to Davis in the middle. He's going to have 5, 10. He's going to have 15. He's going to have about 20 yards all the way down to the 35 and on to the 30-yard line. A gain of 18 yards. Another 1st and 10 for the Rebels. And Kenyon Phelps on the tackle for the Bears. Boy, they're relentless, that big line. They're just going up the middle. Again, checking off. Game clock at 6:48 here in the first period for Bradley Concrete, Lamb Con. Hand off to Davis, this time going right. And they're going to chase him down and have him stopped after a short gain. Well, he keeps fighting. It's on down past the 25. So he'll have a gain about 5 yards to the 25. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Gentry and Sheehy on the tackle for the Bears. So on 2nd and 5 now in Bear territory, 25. The Rebels leading 7-0 here in the first period of play as we're at 6:16 in the period. They'll move a man from the H-back to the left side, still in the H-back position. Hand it to Davis. Nope, it's going to be the quarterback on the carry again. He's going to be down inside the 20. He'll have the first down at about the 19-yard line for a 1st and 10. As a gain of 6 yards, and Kenyon Phelps again on the tackle for the Bears. 6-yard gain in the 1st and 10 for the Rebels. And it's going to be at the 19, right at the 19-yard line.
18, I believe they call it.
Yep, 18, according to the announcer here. They'll send trips to the right side. This is about the point where they passed last time. It was a little further out last time. And here's a handoff in the middle. That's a new player there, number 4. That is Cam Porter, that's the backup, to Davis, and he'll gain down inside the 15 to about the 11. So it'll be short of the first down. It's going to be second down and about 3 to go after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Cam Porter, the backup to Davis. And coming into the game, a new receiver now. He'll go trips to the right side and send Britton Barrett out to the left side in the wideout position. Taking a long time between snaps. Some play clock's at 17. They got plenty of time. It's a 40-second play clock in high school. Jones backs up in the shotgun to Barrett, shift the defender, showing a blitz, looks like. And here they come in the middle. It's going to be Porter again on the carry, and he'll be hit. He'll have a short gain inside the 10 to about the 9. It's going to be shy of the first down, I believe. And he's going to be a yard shy. Give him 2 yards. 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. Bear defense trying to bow their neck here. Let's see if they can hold them out. Here comes a Bradley band in. They brought a couple of bus loads, full bands here tonight, it looks like. On a very beautiful night for football here at Maryville High School. And it's Maryville, not Maryville. It's Maryville. Yeah, not Maryville. 3rd and 1. Handoff. Price Davidson middle. And he will be plunging down near the goal line, close to a touchdown, but not there. He's at the 1, though. 1st and goal for the Rebels at that point. And so give them that right there.
8 yards.
8 of 8. It's 1st and goal. Inside the 1.
It's a First Horizon drive there. Find the way near Keith Street, near Chick-fil-A, and 25th Street, Shambles Avenue. First Horizon. Out of the Cleveland, Kia of Cleveland drives on. The Rebels trying to get their second score. They lead 7-0 at 3:45 in the first quarter play here at Maryville. And I'd say this will be Price Davis right in the middle, I'm guessing, or Jones on the carry. And it'll be Jones handing to Davis a touchdown. So the Rebels get their second score of the game at 3:33 to go, and they'll take a 13-0 lead with the PAT attempts upcoming. And once again, kicking, it's going to be number 21. That is Hudson Jamerson. It's been successful last one entirely over the field house in the end zone, the north end zone here. And he's not the kickoff guy. Here's a snap. It's a good snap. That place down. The kick is up. It's good again. 14-0. Rebels over the Bears at 3:33 in the first period. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and we'll return to the Rebel kickoff when we come back.
Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, exit 20 off I-75 and Cleveland-Nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty. Also a great pre-owned inventory and an excellent service department as well. Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, family owned and operated. Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, Cleveland-Nissan.com, exit 20 off I-75.
Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix is a family-owned business and has been serving Cleveland for 40 years. They work with customers large and small. Call Bradley Concrete at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Back here at Maryville, and we got a quick score on the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Joe.
We got a score from Benny Monroe Stadium. The 7th-ranked Blue Raiders of Cleveland are up on number 4-ranked Walker Valley, 15-0 in the early goings of that game.
So there you go. It's about the same score here, 14-0 here. Rebels over the Bears at 3:33 in the period. Again, to kick off, going to be number 80. And that is Max Sir, back deep again. Ron without a chance to return it because he's kicking it almost through the end zone. His Beard, Sheehy, and also Ollie Scott. And here comes Sir's kick. Another high spinner. And this one may fall short of the goal line. Yes, it will be returned from the 3 to the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25, 30, 35, 40. He's got a block. 45, 50. And he stopped, and he's going to be caught. And no, he fumbles the ball. And Maryville's got it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Ollie Scott on the return and picked up by number 86. Max Earl, the kicker, I believe, recovered that one. So the Rebels right back in tremendous field position with a fumble at the Rebel 48. They'll take over 1st and 10. Earl, that's the last thing we needed.
Fortunate. They took it inside the 5-yard line. Beautiful return all the way out to the 48-yard line. lost the handle on the football, and Sir is right there, Johnny, on the spot to recover for the Rebels. Man, that's just after a great return of right at 50 yards on the kickoff.
Nolan White was the guy who hit him and knocked the ball loose, and Max Sir, the kickoff artist, was the guy who fell on it for the Rebels. They lead it 14-0 at 3:19 to go, and they're set up again in great field position. Jones ready for the snap. He'll take it. He'll hand it this time. Nope, he'll keep it himself again. Pass down flat. They got this pass play. They got that figured out right there. He's not going to have a first. He's down in across the 50 to the 45 and to the 43. He's only a yard shy.
Casey Cobble on the reception.
9-yard gain. They're faking the handoff. The quarterback rolls out to their left or right, and then he's got a man wide open. Not wide open, but he's got a blocker there with him, and they're getting good yards. They've ran that 3 or 4 times already. They got a tighter formation this time, and it's a high formation, actually. Man motion left to right. He'll stop, reverse, left to right, back. And here is the fake on the handoff. They're going to go long, try to go. Nope, he's going to pull it down and run it. That's Will Jones. He'll have the first down to the 40, and he'll be wrestling, brought to the ground by about 3 Bears. Hit first there by, let me give you a number here. It'll be number 20. Peyton Parker Price in there, Kenyon Phelps, Wiley Suskowitz, 3 guys on the pile up there. First and 10 of the Rebels at the Bear 37. They lead it 14-0 here at 2:16 the first quarter play. Twins either side this time. Nobody in the backfield. Empty backfield. Now, time's going to be called by the Bears. They'll take a timeout, and we'll take one with them for Milligan Vane. Back in 1 minute here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. When we return, the Rebels, as the Bears call their first time out of the game. They lead it 14-0.
As a homeowner, I'm always looking for peace of mind, especially when I have a costly unplanned expense, like a cooling system repair or replacement. That's when I turn to the free eScore home evaluation program offered by Cleveland Utilities. This program offers invaluable advice from experts trained and approved by TVA. A network of contractors are licensed and insured, so you can be assured the job will be done right and inspected for free. Sign up online at www.2escore.com or call Cleveland Utilities at 472-4521 to learn more. Always looking for ways to help our community. We are Cleveland Utilities, your hometown connection.
White Brothers Construction Company Incorporated has over half a century of experience completing some of the most challenging projects across the Southeast, from moving millions of cubic yards of excavation in Alabama to spanning rivers in Virginia. Find out more at WBCCI.com. WBCCI.com. White Brothers Construction Company.
Earl, Joe's got some scores for us again. Joe?
Yeah, we got Bearden is losing at Anderson County 7-0 in the first quarter, and Farragut is up on Knox West 7-0 in the first quarter.
Wow. There's 2 stunning scores there. Here comes the Rebels first and 10, the Bear 37 after the turnover on the kickoff return. A great return. Jones back, looking, still going down the top, down the middle. He's got a guy open there, and it's going to be a touchdown, Rebels. A great catch. He was open. Number 16, Casey Cobble on the receptions. He got open back there and was able to score. That time he outran Tay Sheehy. So it's quickly 20-0 at 1:57, still in the first quarter of play. And again, ready to kick the extra point is Hudson Jamerson. Rebels with 3 possessions, 3 scores. The Bears really gave great field position after that great return that time. And the ball was fumbled away, and they recovered it. Here's a snap. Placed down, that kick is up. And once again is dead solid perfect. Timeout on the field at 1:57 in the period. 21-0. The Rebels on top of the Bears, and we'll return in just 1.5 minutes with another Rebel kickoff.
School's back in, and so are extracurricular activities. Mom and Dad's Uber season is officially underway. Trips to here, trips to there, trips back here again. Sure hope your car's up to it. But if you have your doubts, Honda Cleveland is here to help stretch your dollars. Now, you can get service, parts, and tires and pay for it over time. Our customers love it. You will too. Make sure your ride is sure-footed and safe today, and pay over time with up to 3 months interest-free with no hard credit check and a 90% approval rate, only at Honda Cleveland.
I've bought several vehicles over the years from Honda of Cleveland. They've always given me an excellent deal.
At Honda Cleveland, you'll always get the most for your money. Proud to be the Chattanooga region's only Honda President's Award winner 3 years in a row. And the go-to location for mom and dad's next taxi. Honda Cleveland, your car, your way, every day. I-75 exit 20, 1 mile east. Hope to see you soon.
Back here in Maryville for another kickoff. We did return the last one. That was Ollie Scott, who had a tremendous return inside the 5 across midfield, and he got knocked down, and the ball was picked up by the Rebels, and they'll score their third touchdown. Earl, another quick drive that time.
52 yards in 3 quick plays.
Here comes the kickoff by Sir. Again, a high spinner. This will be going into the end zone, so can't return it. So it'll be a first 10 for the Bears at their 20-yard line here as we get close to the end of the first period at 1:57 to go. Bearden losing 7-0 tonight in their game, and Knox West losing 7-0 to Farragut. That's early in the first quarter of both those games. Here the Bears trail 21-0 in the first quarter. Not had a first down yet. Matter of fact, they have probably negative yardage.
You're right.
We've had one 11-yard gain. Everything else has been
3 rush attempts.
Yeah.
Lost 10 yards.
Yep. An 11-yard gain on a pass play. Bears send twins either side. Brayshawn Beard in the backfield with Cash Bandy. Maryville showing a rush. Here's Bandy's pass. Oh, he's hit just. He throws it and nearly intercepted there. He was flat that time by number 9, David Crawford. 2nd and 10 coming up. I don't think we'll be able to run the ball. We're going to have to find a way to pass.
Yep.
Get some completions.
The running game is really bottled up.
Yeah. Again, twins either side for the Bears. Going to have trips to the right side now, and single man out here, Stovall to the left side. Bears are huddling up now rather than going to the no-huddle offense. Cash Bandy with Beard to his left. Puts Beard in motion. Pass out and flat's going to be complete. Beard had it in his hands. Should have been called.
Should have been called.
He's dropped 2 of them.
For that.
Dropped 2 of them.
2 drops in the first quarter.
3rd and 10 coming up. He was wide open. You got to catch the ball, secure it before you can take off. Good call. Great call that time by Brett.
He had a possible first down.
Oh, yeah.
He had plenty of running room.
Yeah, he would have had a first. So on 3rd and 10, Bears a long huddle. And I think this to eat up some clock. The clock is stopped, though, with 1:47 to go due to the incompletion. They'll have trips to the right side. Bandy back looking, throwing to the right. It's going to be incomplete in the hands of Mason Goree, who drops it, but he would have a loss. It's going to be 4th and 10. The Bears will punt it away again. So the Bears have 3 possessions and a kickoff return that they fumble, and it's been 3 and out on all 3 possessions.
Boy, these stats are not going to look good unless we change this complexion of the game.
Again, back to receive the punt. Number 12 is Colton Faust. Cash Bandit has boomed a couple of punts tonight. And really kicking into a light breeze from the south. And timeout's going to be called by Maryville this time. Let's see what they're cooking up. Let's take a timeout with them from Milligan Vein. If your legs feel tired and achy, Dr. James Gooden offers an office treat to make you look and feel better in a day. MilliganVein.com. Back in 1 minute on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
It's time to come home to Jenkins Deli, Cleveland and Bradley County's heritage restaurant for over 40 years. The owners of Jenkins have raised the bar in food quality, expanded the bar menu with new seating, new televisions. And now Jenkins has a Sunday brunch. You have to try Jenkins' new barbecue, including smoked pork and brisket. Live music on the Jenkins patio every Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. Dinner specials. It's time to come home to Jenkins. Follow Jenkins Deli on Facebook. It's time to
Cleveland's future starts now. The grand opening weekend of Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland's new, bigger, state-of-the-art facility. World class in every regard. Plus our exclusive Jeep test track. Grand opening offers start now. Food fun and giveaways on Saturday. Special offers all weekend long. Join us. But hurry, specials won't last. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, off I-75 on US 64. The better way to buy and service.
Colton Faust makes the catch of the punt about the 45-yard line. It looked like you should have fair caught it, but he caught it in heavy traffic. But it got through for a few yards to the Bear 49, but they'll take over first down and 10 with the Rebels on top, 21-0, with a minute 29 still in the first quarter of plays. Coming up at halftime, we have our Southland Finance halftime show located at the corner of Peerless Road and 25th Street in front of the current Ace Hardware building. We'll have the middle school report brought to you by Slipper Cosmetic Dentistry, and halftime stats brought to you by Waste Connections. You can check them out at wasteconnections.com. I'm going to give Earl give the stats, though. Here is quarterback Jones. Pass complete out. The pass going to be in. He can break free. That's going to be foul. Sees the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, down to about the 10 where he is shoved out of bounds. Another long gainer from the 49 all the way down to the Bear. Maybe the 9 or 8. Going to put it down at the 9-yard line. It's going to be first and goal from the Bear 9-yard line after a 40-yard gain on the pass to Faust, number 16. Davis and Jones in the backfield for the Rebels. They'll have twins either side this time. That's the Bradley Banyan here very near us, so hope they're not too loud on our broadcast tonight. They are really sounding good, though. Snap to Jones. He will hand it off to Price Davis, and he's going to be hit and stopped dead in his tracks. That's going to be number 1, Jake Powell, on the tackle of the Bears. No gain whatsoever, second and 9 at the 9-yard line. That's the kind of defense we need to see more of.
Amen. Right there. It's good defense.
Coach Damon Floyd calls the defensive plays for the Bears along with Brad Benefield. They work together on that. So second and go at the 9. Now Maryville taking quite a bit of time to get lined up. Jones back in the shotgun. Nobody to the left side. Twins to the right side this time. They got a tight end there. Strong side to the right. He'll hand it to Price Davis, and he's going to be hit for a short gain. Well, he's going to get down about the 5. And outside the 5, about the 6, it looks like. Kenyon Phelps again. We've called his name several times tonight. A gain of
3 yards.
3 yards. Going to be third and goal from the 6-yard line for the Rebels now.
You know, Gary, they have never failed to score once they get in the red zone.
And that's going to end the first quarter play is over. And it's going to be a 21-0 lead for the Rebels as we go to the second quarter here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And we'll return in 1 minute as we flip ends of the field. Back in 60 seconds.
At Zaxby's, we don't just make chicken fingers. We make the most premium tenderloin. 12-hour marinated, hand-breaded, fried to golden perfection. Deserves not 1, not 2, not even 3, but your choice of 12 dipping sauces chicken fingers. Chicken fingers that you can dip, dunk, or drizzle in ranch, and Zax sauce, and spicy Zax sauce, and honey mustard, and tongue torch, and barbecue. And I'm out of time. Woo, saucy!
Zaxby's.
Cleveland Tire Center, the name says it all. Score big with savings now at Cleveland Tire on Bridgestone, Firestone, Goodyear, and Michelin. See Cleveland Tire for all your automotive and maintenance needs. Cleveland Tire Center has earned the trust and the business of Cleveland and Bradley County with great service, competitive prices, and extraordinary products. Cleveland Tire Center, 4699 North Lee Highway, Cleveland.
Back here at Maryville High School, Coach Joe Cannon has Coach Joe Cannon. Joe, you're the coach?
Well, I coached church league softball for several years.
Good enough. Give us an update.
Well, we've got another score down at the Benny Monroe Stadium. Cleveland has scored again. They're up 22-0 still in the first quarter. Bearden is still trailing Anderson County 7-0. Farragut is now trailing West 7-3, it says, in the second quarter.
All right. Thanks for that. Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard update. Elders Ace Hardware, as you might have seen the work going on at the old Cook's Food Store. They'll be moving sometime probably this winter. A lot of construction and digging and stuff going on there. But right now, they're still right there at the corner of 25th and Peerless Road. Here we go. Third and goal for the Rebels from the Bear 5-yard line. They're already up 21-0. Jones and Davis in the backfield. Bears shifting around defensively. Now we got to stop. And I think the Bears have called time, maybe. Yeah, the Bears have called time. We'll keep it here. Earl, it's hard. We've got to get some offense going somehow, some way. And it looks like we're going to be unable to run. But in the red zone down there, the Rebels unstoppable so far.
So far in the first 2 games and in this game, if they get inside their 20-yard line, So far this season, Gary, they're 10 for 10. So right here will be a monumental momentum builder for the Bears. If they can just stop Maryville here, it's third down.
Yep.
The ball is actually closer to the 6, I think, than the 5. But they're calling it on the scoreboard the 5. PA man says the 6.
Yeah, it's a 6. You see it. It's clearly a 6.
And third down, and hey, if the Bears can dig in here, it'll be a real plus for the defense.
Yeah, well, I'll give him a field goal. We just don't want to give up the touchdown. Coach Floyd saw something he didn't like on the defensive alignment. They're going to spread them out here. 3 men to the right, 1 to the left, and that opens up the middle for Price Davis and Jones to run. That's a smart move by the Rebels. They're scattered from one side of the field to the other, literally. Jones now looking at the sidelines again as Bradley's changed their defensive set. And now they're set to go. Bradley is shifting again after they change their play. Jones hands it to, and he's not going to get anywhere. Oh, he stopped.
The defense is stiffened.
Jake Powell hits him first. We got a lot of help that time.
Around the 5. No gain.
Nope. 4th and goal.
It's at the 6.
And they're going to line up to try a field goal, and they've got a great kicker. No doubt about that. And it's going to be probably number 12 that's going to kick. Nope. 21 is going to kick. Hudson Jameson, yeah. He's the place kicker. So he's going to attempt a 23-yard field goal.
23-yard, yep. Right in front of the goalpost.
Yep. Here's the snap. It's high, but that place kick is up, and that kick is the clock. It's a flag on the play.
It was right down the middle, high and long.
Flag is going to be on the Rebels, I believe. The first penalty flag of the game.
Yep, sure is.
We'll take it.
Illegal procedure.
It's going to be a field goal attempt now from the 20 or a 28-yarder from the 18-yard line, adding 10 yards for the end zone. But the leg's there. I mean, it's no problem. He's got the leg strength to do that. It's on the near hash marks, basically, is where it's going to be kicked from. And they're going to change the ball out, I guess. Oh, yeah, they kick the ball. Goes into the yard across the way there. So somebody wears probably got a house full of footballs.
That's going to be a 28-yarder, and he's got plenty of leg to do it from 38 yards.
It's Hudson Jameson. He is a junior. And there's a place down. His kick this time is good again. So they saved the touchdown, gave up the field goal. So at 11:05 and a half, 24-0, the Rebels over the Bears will take a quick break and be back after 30 seconds with yet another Maryville kickoff.
Pediatric Dentistry of Chattanooga, the dental office built for fun. From the moment your child walks in the door, they know they are somewhere special. Their awesome staff will make your kids want to visit their office. From the over-the-top safari theme to their state-of-the-art game room, your kids will have a blast at Pediatric Dentistry of Chattanooga. Dr. Esslinger, Dr. Blair, Dr. Newman, and Dr. Wilson are now accepting new patients. Call today at 476-2160, and they will be happy to get your child scheduled. Pediatric Dentistry of Chattanooga, 423-476-2160.
Well, our Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard shows at 24-0 here, the Rebels over the Bears at 11:05 in the first half of play. Kicking out right to left, that's south to north, or north to south, actually. We have Ollie Scott, who fumbled, had a great return, almost 50-yard return, but lost the handle on it. He's back there with Beard and Sheehy and Max Sir to kick off, and he's been kicking it into the end zone every time but one. It's his 4th kickoff. And he's kicking into a light breeze coming out of the south. The Rebels not in all black uniforms, black helmets all the way down. The Bears in white all the way down. 24-0 Rebels as they try to continue with their unbeaten start of the season. Here comes Sir's approach. Kick is away. Boy, spinning kick. Taken at the 1, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Ali to the 20, to 25, and almost regained his bounce. He'll be down about the 23 or so. So that gives him a reprieve from the first carry. About a 22-yard return to the 23. 1st and 10 for the Bears. At the, put it down there, 24. Let's make it 24. 23, I guess. They're calling it 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bears at that point. Trying to find their first down of the game. And let's see if they're going to pass this time Stovall stays wide to the, nope, he's going to flip to the far side, right outside of Goree. And that's it. We've got Brady Lewis at the H-back position, Beard in the backfield with Bandy. Bandy back, boy, he's in trouble, throws it out across the flat, it's going to be complete. And that's going to be Stovall, and he fumbles the ball. And let's see who's got it. I believe the Bears got it back.
Yeah, he got it himself.
And it's a 1st and 10 to the 36-yard line. So a gain of 13 yards on the first down for the Bears and Cleveland Ford, our first down of the night. Stovall caught it cleanly, took off running, and they ripped it out of his hand. Boy, you got to cover the ball up. But we've had a good stop defensively. We got a first down, so things are picking up.
Got it out to the 36.
Yep. 13-yard gain. Bandy back, has time, looking, throws. It's going to be tipped high in the air and incomplete as the lineman rushed in there, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Clock stopped at 10-11 in the half. 24-0. Rebels on top of the Bears. Bears are home next week. Hosting Walker Valley is getting shellacked tonight, 22-0. They're down in the first quarter play at Cleveland High School. Bears set to go on 2nd down and 10. Bandy back, looking, passing, throw it. Intercepted. Picked off by number 9, and he's going to return it all the way down inside the 10, inside the 5. Looks like that's going to be David Crawford on the interception. Looks like they're putting him about the 3-yard line. It'll be a 1st and goal for the Bears. So the second turnover of the game. And it'll be a 1st and goal at that point. So Bandy's pass intercepted. And Bears go back on the offense. I don't know if it's a penny or not.
I have a Maryville.
I think there's a flag.
That's only what
Personal foul. Personal foul. Is that on the Bears or who? Personal foul, so they can't mark it off much because the ball was already at the 3-yard line.
half the distance.
1.5 yard line. Yeah, 1st and goal for the Rebels at the Bear 1.5 yard line here. 9:58 and a half, 24-0 Rebels on top of the Bears. And a tight backfield. Well, he was under center. Now they're going to back away. They were ready to snap the ball, and the official stepped in and says, not just yet. Not sure what that's about. They'll rehuddle. Clock is stopped until the snap after the change of possessions. Now they'll rush to the line. Under center for the first time tonight. Jones hands it off to Davis into the end zone for a touchdown for the Rebels at 9:53. 30-0 our score at 9:53. 2 turnovers they've capitalized on each time. And that interception was set up and the return all the way down to the 3-yard line, and finally on top of that, the Bears gives the Rebel easy chance to score their 4th touchdown of the night. PAT attempt coming up again by Hudson Jamerson. They'll dim the big scoreboard, Jumbotron, right in front of the kicker's eyes. They'll fire it up and through for another. It's good. Tommy on the field at 9:53 and a half, 31-0. The Rebels on top of the Bears. We'll be back in 30 seconds on ESPN Cleveland Radio 101.3.
Tennessee Valley Urology is the home of the no scalpel vasectomy. Find out more at tnvalleyurology.net or call 423-472-3201.
ESPN Cleveland 101.3 is powered by Duracell.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
Okay. Back here at Maryville? Yeah, they've changed a couple of names there for you. Maryville getting ready to kick off again, right to left here. The Bears down 31-0 here with still 9:53 in the first half of play. And kicking off again is Max Sir. He's been putting them into the end. We had 2 returns. And here comes the kickoff. Sir's kick by the big lefty, high. Well, he kicks it high. Going to be returnable, though. That's going to be at the 5, 10, 15, 20. Trying to scoot through there to the 20. Boy, somebody's helmet got knocked loose.
Sears kick is fielded at the
From the 3 to the 25 on the return that time by Ollie Scott. He's fast. So a 22-yard return. And they're going to swap the balls out here. I don't see a flag or anything. It's going to be Bradley's ball at the 25-yard line. We'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland 4. They trail it 31-0 here at 9:47 in the half. Shows our Bradley Concrete Lamcon game clock. Gash Banding picked off that last pass. Maryville's defense is merciless. Stokes checks out for the Bears. Checking in is going to be number 76. That will be Daniel Ellison, young sophomore. The Bears have Stovall wide to the right. Mason to the left, rather. Goree here to the right. Checking off from the sidelines for a new play. Play clock's at 12. Got plenty of time to get it off. Bandy will hand it off to the guy in the middle, and he's got yardage. That's going to be Beard. He's going to have 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, and still driving and pumping.
Out to the 33, almost the 34.
34, I believe they'll give him, maybe.
Yeah.
Yep, 34-yard line. A gain of 9 yards, 2nd and 1 for the Bears on a nice run right up the middle. Good, like on the left side of the line for the Bears. And a short yard at that. Bears would love to get a 1st down and keep their defense off the field for a little while. I'd give it to Beard again, and they do give it to Beard. He'll hit the middle. He's going to be thrown for a loss.
Exactly what we didn't need. Oh.
Back to the 30-yard line. He'll lose 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and about right at 5, yeah. Ball right, just nestled inside the 30-yard line would be a 3rd down for the Bears coming up. Need to get a drive and a 1st down here. We've got 1 1st down. And then we had the turnover. Had 2 of those tonight, a fumble on a kickoff and a fumble or interception on a pass. 2 turnovers. That's too many against a team like this. Twins left side. Brady Lewis underneath there at the H-back, and they will give it to Beard. He'll fight across the 30 to the 32 or so. Still be short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and about 3 to go. It's a 2-yard gain. In Bradley's line, they're not giving it up. They're going for it on 4th and 3. Now they're going to be time call. Now they're going to punt. Well, let's see. Maryville's calling time. They seen Bradley was not going to punt it. Cash Bandit's quarterback, he can punt it, but he was not in punt formation. And the official ran Maryville back off the field. They want to try to put some folks in.
And Cash is still not in punt formation.
No, he might do a quick kick.
Yep. No, they're going for it.
Bandy set. Bears have Brady Lewis in motion. He'll set. Hand off to Beard in the middle. He's going to have the 1st down to the 35. He's to the 40. He's to the 45. And he fumbles the ball. But the Bears get this one back. Thank goodness Paul Stokes there on the recovery for the Bears. My goodness, we put it on the ground 3 times tonight.
That was a good run and a good call by the coaches there. They needed, 3 yards, and he picks up 12 or so after the 49.
And a 1st and 10 for the Bears, and Cleveland Ford.
17-yard run.
To the 49-yard, our 2nd 1st down of the night. Trying to get the chain gang quickly down the field. Bears have trips left side. Bears are set. Bandy has a snap. He's back looking right, throwing it. Cross Smith's going to be incomplete. Stovall, a little too high. Could have caught it, though, it looks like. It's going to be 2nd and 10. He's been hitting his guys. He had 1 bad pass in the first drive, but he's been hitting his guys. pretty much in the hands. Second and 10. They'll stop the clock at 7:19 to go.
Officially, it's 2 for 10, but at least 3, maybe 4 of those passes should have been caught.
Yep. Clock stopped at 7:19. Ball at the Bear 49. They trail at 31-0. Bandy. He'll hand it off to Landon Scott in there at the running back. He'll gain 5 yards or so across midfield down to the Maryville 46 or 47. It's going to be third down and right at 5. Let's call it 5 at the 47-yard line. It's between 46 and 47. A long 5, short 6 to go. Third down for the Bears now. It'll be a handoff to Landon Scott in the middle. He's going to have nothing. Nothing. He'll lose a yard. Fourth down coming up. Let's see what the Bears do this time. They're going to send the punt team in, probably try to put them back in a bad field position. The Bandy drops back into punt formation this time. They'll get lined up here. Back deep. McIntosh back deep. No, let's see. Colton Faust. They're calling Zane McIntosh their punter. They don't have a current roster. Number 9 is Cash Bandit, as we all know, on the Bear side anyway. Bandit's kick. We try to keep it from going out of bounds. He kicks it low to about the 11 to 15. Get outside of the 20, 25. And round out of bounds about the 20. Just outside of the 25, be a first and 10. We got a Bear down back there. Let's take a quick 30-second break here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. We'll return with the first play of this drive for the Rebels. Back in 30 seconds on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
This is Dr. Brian Beard with the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Believe it or not, if you have fear of going to the dentist, you are not alone. Sedation dentistry can completely eliminate this fear. In fact, most people that have sedation dentistry say they would not do it any other way. Call us today at 476-6541 to see if sedation dentistry is your answer to complete dental care.
Thank you for choosing Whirlpool, where we are committed to being the best global kitchen and laundry company in constant pursuit of improving life at home. For more information on Whirlpool, please visit whirlpool.com.
Just had a 15-yard mark off against Maryville on the kick return. The officials on the far side, so I couldn't see what the signal was. But anyway, it's the first and 10 for Maryville. But it's way back now at their 12-yard line. Their worst position of the first half so far. They lead it, though, 31-0 at 5:57 to go in the half. It will be great to get a turnover right here. Maryville doesn't beat themselves, though, folks. And now there's a discussion and a hold-up to get the ball switched out. The team kicking gets to kick with their ball, and then the team receiving gets to swap that out for their own ball. Here comes a Bradley ball to the sidelines after Maryville gets their ball in there. Probably nobody knows that but the center. So out of the shotgun, the Bears shifting around again. Maryville checking off again. Jones with Price Davis in the backfield. Jones hands it to Davis. He'll hit the middle, try to get outside. He's going to be hit and stopped. That's going to be, for the Bears, Zane McIntosh and also Ollie Scott. No, Jacob Gentry. Joe, you got an update for us?
Yeah, we got an update at Benjamin Rose Stadium. Walker Valley's starting to come back. They've scored twice. It's 22-13 down the second quarter.
Okay, 22-13. That's our Elvis Ace Hardware scoreboard. Second down and 6 to go for the Rebels. Bears are showing signs of getting it together defensively and offensively. Got to hang on to that ball, though. Jones checks off again. The snap. He'll go, and he'll keep it himself. He'll roll to his right. He has met and stood up and slammed to the ground that time. It's got to be Wiley Suskwitz, the most fiery guy on the team. He'll hit him. He'll lose. Well, no loss. Third down.
No gain.
They're going to give him a yard, actually. Going to move it up a yard. Third down and 5 to go. Ball is the 18. Gain of 1, they say on the PA. Third and 5. Bears would love a hold right here at 4:47 to go in the half. And Bradley's defensive backfield is checking off and moving around. They smell something coming. Maybe a pass on 3rd and 5. Suskwitz ready to blitz. He'll back off now. Bear will change plays, I think, again. Here comes the Bears back. He's going to throw it out here. Ball's going to be complete for a first down out the 32 or 3 from the 18, 15-yard gain.
Britton Barrett.
Barrett on the catch. First down 10 for the Rebels. 30. At their 33. Jones and Davis, they've been in the backfield all night. Porter's in there for a play or two. They'll have twins either side this time. Clock continues to run at exactly 4 minutes. Again, changing plays, checking off. Bears shifting defensively. 3 down linemen for the Bears. Handoff in the middle, and it fakes it, and he's got a man out there, and it's going to be a completion, an attack by Ollie Scott, but he gets up to the 41, a gain of about 8. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Nolan White.
Boy, he is deceptive with that fake handoff.
Yeah, he sure is. He's quick, too.
He stands up just quickly and nails this guy out in the flat. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2 at the Bear 41. At the Maryville 41-yard line. Maryville will have the ball coming out the second half. And here we go on 2nd and 2. In the I formation this time. Davis behind Jones. Deep in the backfield. Bradley showing they're going to rush. They will hand it off. Nope, going to be a fake pass. And here goes Jones on the run. He's going to have the first down out to the 45. Brought down that time by Kenyon Phelps, who's had a lot of tackles tonight. Now, 1st and 10 for the Rebels at their 45-yard line. Kenyon Phelps just all over the field tonight. Rebels quickly. No huddle. The line of scrimmage at their 45. Leading at 31-0. Bears have a man down. It's going to be number 45, I believe that is. Will Paisley, who's been injured. He's playing around with his ankle or knee, and he's going to roll back. He's got cramps. I believe it's going to be cramps this time. Let's take a time out here from Milligan Vane here on ESPN Cleveland 1013. Back in 1 minute, the score 31-0, the Rebels over the Bears.
Do you suffer from unsightly leg veins? Are your legs turning brown or swelling? Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps disturbing your sleep? These symptoms are signs of bad veins. Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better. And your procedure is covered by most insurance. Find more information online at milliganvein.com or call Dr. Gooden today at 423-961-5682 and get rid of those bad veins.
Well, Will Paisley gets up and walks out on his own power. Glad to see our trainer back. Juju, they call her. Her name's Julie Gamble. Missed last week. She's over talking to Will. So here we go. The ball's at the Maryville 45-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 to go at 2:51 in the half. Rebels lead 31-0 over the Bears. We've stopped them once inside the drive zone, the key of Cleveland drive zone. First time all year in almost 10 quarters they've been stopped, period. Set to go now. Jones and Davis in the backfield. They're showing blitz, man in motion, right to left. He'll just set up, and here he'll turn up the field. Jones back under pressure, throws out in the flat. It's going to be complete. My goodness, Colton Faust. He and Casey Cobble having a field night receiving the ball. And there's a flag. That's going to be on the Bear bench, I believe. They threw it right at the foot of the Bears coaching staff. This may be a personal foul. I mean, not a personal foul, but unsportsmanlike conduct. It happened right in front of the Bear bench. The play was down. Well, now they picked the ball up. Was he out of bounds? No, I think Damon said he was out of bounds. He come back in. You can't catch it. That's illegal touching of the ball. No, they brought it back from the spot. It's got to be on Maryville, I'm thinking. He threw it back to where he caught it out of bounds, I bet. That's what the flag was.
So they're going to nullify that play.
I believe so. That's what Damon was saying. He was out of bounds, and they threw the flag back at where he caught it out of bounds. I thought just throwing it at Damon. Now, if I'm wrong here, I apologize, but I believe I got this call right. Yep. Yes, it's on Maryville. Their third penalty of the night. The Bears have, I shouldn't say that. But look at the sky. What a beautiful sunset.
Sky. I noticed that a couple of minutes ago. That is beautiful. Golden on blue.
Let's see what, I think they're going to mark it from scrimmage. Illegal touch. Receiver went out of bounds to catch it. And they're marking off from the spot of the foul. Maybe he caught it and stepped out right there. Maybe that's what they're saying. But no, there's a penalty, though. 15-yard or two at that. All the way back inside the 40 to the 37-yard line in Maryville territory, so it's going to be a repeat of the first down. But now it's going to be first and about 18 to go. Yep, first and 18. They've got to get to the Bear 45 with 2:29 to go.
So they're going to give him credit for some of that yardage.
I don't know how they can do that.
I don't understand that.
Jones looking to the sideline, getting a new signal in. Wins either side for the Rebels. Still looking, still talking to, signaling to the coach over there. Play clock's at 15, plenty of time. He's back in the empty backfield, a pass. Got time now. He's going to step up and maybe run it. He's going to be hit from behind, and he's going to have good yardage up, about 8-yard gain to the 45 back to the original line of scrimmage, where it'll be second down and about 10 to go. No, back it up a yard. Second down and 11 to go. Give him a 7-yard gain on the carry by the quarterback, Will Jones, who's a young sophomore. Very heady, very smart, accurate on his passes, got some good receivers. It's a very, very good Maryville team. Bryce Davis stays in the backfield, or is that Porter? He's on the far side, can't see his number. Jones hands him off to his running back, and he'll be hit in the backfield and spun down again for the Bears by Zane McIntosh. No gain on play. 3rd and 11 to go.
Tyler Cook.
Yep. They need a new lineup over there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, McIntosh, number 1 on the tackle. 3rd down 11. This is the first time they've been behind the chains on 3rd down all night. Be a feather in the bear cap.
Was that an incomplete pass?
No, it's a run. That's a run.
Okay.
Back goes Jones, looking, set. Has time, throws across the middle, going to be complete. And there's a flag. We got a holding call, I hope, right here. Thrown at the end of the middle of the line. He gets down to the 37.
Nolan White on the reception for the Rebels.
See what the call's going to be. This is usually a holding call. Maryville's coming back, so it's holding on the Rebels, I believe.
I think you're right.
Holding on the Rebels. So another mistake by the Rebel offense. A 10-yard mark off from the line of scrimmage. Actually, from the spot of the foul behind the line of scrimmage. From the 43 back to the 33. So, well, no. That's a 5-yard mark off. That's a 5-yard mark off there. I don't know what kind of math these officials are using here. Stovall in on defense now, free safety for the Bears. 3rd down and 17 to go. Jones back. They're holding. Oh, man, they're holding right there. He's throwing it as far as he can throw. It's going to be overthrown, incomplete. Defended greatly that time for the Bears by number 3, Jacob Gentry. So it's going to be 4th down, and they're going to have to punt the ball away. Clock stopped at 2:27. You need to turn some light on in here. So let's see who punts for the Rebels.
And Gary, that's their first incomplete pass right there.
Wow.
8 out of 9.
Back to punt. Looks like number 21. It'll be Jamerson. Yep, he'll drop back to punt. Stovall back to receive this time for the Bears. The first punt of the night, Stovall. We have a short man here. The Stovall back deep. And you can bet this guy can kick the ball. Oh, it's going to be a rugby style. He rolls out and he will kick it. And it's going to hit at the 20 and take a high bounce and roll down. It's going to kick back now at the 20-yard line. So from the 38 to the 22 as the punt goes. And we'll take a quick break, a 30-second timeout here, and be back with the Bears' first play of this possession at 1:08 in the half. Back in 30.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPN Cleveland 101.3.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Play clock was at 10.8 rather than 1:08. Pass is incomplete, knocked down by a lineman there. Second down and 10 for the Bears. Clock stopped at 8.1. 31-0 Rebels on top of the Bears. 31-0 Rebels. They scored on all but their last two possessions.
Yep.
We held them on downs, and the penalties killed them, too. And we stopped for a field goal. We didn't get touchdowns on the last two. Bandy has trips to the right side. Single man left. He looks right, throws to the right. Going to be complete for Brady Lewis. He's to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35. And he will go out of bounds, I think, and that'll end the first half of play as a horn sound. So a good gain from the 18 to the 40, a 22-yard gain for Brady Lewis on the pass reception. But that'll end the first half of play with the Rebels on top. 31-0 here on ESPN Cleveland 1013. And we'll be back in 2 minutes with our Southland Finance halftime show. We'll look at some scores, we'll look at some stats, and we'll look at our middle school report when we return in 2 minutes. ESPN Cleveland 1013. 31-0 at halftime, the Rebels over the Bears.
Southern Heritage Bank has always been committed to community and kids. One vital part of that commitment is to provide financial literacy, equipping you with the knowledge to help make good financial plans and decisions. Teach the kids in your life about the importance of saving money by being a summer saver. Invest in their future by opening a first-time savings account or making a deposit today, and they will earn a certificate for learning to manage money. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC. First-time savings account available for ages 17 and under. Minimum opening deposit $50.
Thunder in a Tundra event at Toyota of Cleveland is Saturday, June 29th from noon to 2. It's a free community event with bounce houses, face painting, balloon artists, snow cones, and you can enter for a chance to win over $5,000 in fireworks. You must be present to win and at least 18 years old to register. Thunder in a Tundra is here. Bring your friends and family for a day of fun at Toyota of Cleveland, exit 20. It's Thunder in a Tundra time.
Building a new home or commercial space? Ensure it's wrapped in comfort and efficiency from the start with independent insulation services. Our spray foam insulation guarantees energy savings and unparalleled comfort for residential and commercial properties alike. Don't compromise on efficiency. Let independent insulation services elevate your new construction with the best in spray foam technology. Call 423-716-3762 now. Independent Insulation Services, your spray foam experts.
Tired of living with pain? Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery offers cutting-edge tools and advanced technologies to get you back to the life you love faster. With us, you can recover at home after surgery in hours, not days. Our highly experienced team of physicians deliver the exceptional and personalized care you deserve. Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery. We're the center for pain today, gone tomorrow. Learn more at sportmed.com.
It's time for the Bradley Bears Halftime Report, brought to you by Southland Finance. Visit them on the web at southlandfinance.net.
Back here at Maryville High School, the Bear Band is on the field. The Bears trail 31-0 to the Rebels at halftime. They had a great first half. The Rebels, Bears had a couple of turnovers, but they come to life there the latter part of the second period with some defensive stops and so forth. We're on our Southland Finance halftime show here. Southland Finance there at the corner of 25th and Peerless Road, right in front of the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard there, which is another one of our great sponsors. And our halftime score 31-0. Looking at our, I'll make an announcement here first. We got the Kids Cheer Clinic coming up on September the 14th from 9 to 12 at Bradley Central High School with a demonstration for the parents between 12 and 12:30 for the little girls that show up. The age range is from potty trained girls up to middle school students. In Jim's Media Arena, it's $40 cost per cheerleader. That's Miss Jennifer Moore. You can register on the Bear Network, the BCHS website. Go to the main page. Should be right there on the main page so you can get your young girl registered, or you can show up that morning. Actually, I talked to the cheerleaders, interviewed them this week. I hope you've seen the interview on the Bear Network, and you can see how to register there or show up that morning. I'd like to give you our middle school report brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. See Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, or Baylor Terrell for all your dental needs. And since our last program had a lot of action going on, even though it was 2 days of school out with no students. In football last week, Lake Forest swept Ocoee Middle 36-14, the JV game, and 30-12 in the varsity match. This week, they beat the Kings Academy TKA, they call it, on the road in Knoxville. They're now 5-0. They won that game 28-0, and they have clinched a spot in the postseason playoffs. They'll be on the road to Northview next Thursday. Excuse me, folks.
Power is in tearing human minds to pieces and putting them together again.
Had to get wet in my whistle here.
Of your own Jesus.
They have remaining home games with Maryville and Seymour following next Thursday games. Those games are always on Thursday. In volleyball, the sixth grade volleyball team lost to Ocoee Middle 0-2. The JV volleyball beat them 2-1. The varsity girls lost to Ocoee Middle 2-0. And they beat Saudi Daisy. It's still volleyball. Beat Saudi Daisy in varsity action while the JV team lost 2-1. In tennis, boys and girls tennis teams both lost to McMinn County, who is always tough in tennis. Cross country boys finished second in the Big Athens meet, while the girls finished fourth. Garrison Sapp finished third overall in the boys division for the Bruins. In soccer, the girls lost that match to Hickson. That's your middle school report, brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Earl's busily working on his stats, and let's look at some scores on our Ellis Ace Hardware scoreboard for you here. Cleveland was leading big. We'll give you an update on that score here, but the Walkers fought back on that. Greenville leading Cherokee tonight 25-0 that game. And Cherokee Green were trying to improve, and Cherokee is unbeaten at 2-0. Hardin Valley and Cott County at halftime is Cott County 8, Hardin Valley 7, and Battle of Winless flow teams 0-2 coming in. Daniel Boone and David Crockett, Battle of the Frontier guys. The Crockett team leads Boone 21-0. That's late in the second quarter there. Dobbins Bennett up 21-0 over Westridge at halftime. Elizabethton rebounding up 28-0 over Granger. That's still early in the second period of play. Science Hill over Jefferson County 14-7. That's in the second quarter of play. Tennessee High and Morristown West up 7-0. And that game being played in Morristown. Pigeon Ford dropping a 21-7 game right now in the second quarter against Unicoi County. They're both unbeaten going into that game. Bearden and Anderson County. Bearden is still trailing 14-12. Now, that's a surprise to me. 14-12, the score. Anderson County leads Bearden. That's out of our own region. And Bearden 1-1. Anderson County 1-0 going into the game tonight. Austin East over South Doyle 12-0 in that game. Bledsoe County unbeaten, leading in Winless Cell Creek 7-0. In the Central Time Zone's first quarter at Bledsoe County. Carter leading Gatlinburg Pittman 14-7. Cleveland and Walker Valley. Well, Cleveland's up 22-0. And Sutton's 22-20. Cleveland 22, Walker Valley 20. Being played at Minnie Monroe Stadium there. Knox West leads Farragut now 21-3, a future opponent, Farragut. Fulton leads Knox Hall 7-0. Here's 31-0 Rebels over the Bears. We have Rockwood and Midway 7-7. That's the oldest rivalry in the state. They began in 1924. The Bears and Cherokees began in 1927. So the Bears and Cherokees, the second oldest rival in the state. In the second quarter, Oak Ridge at Powell. It is 7-7, our score there between those two teams. Chattanooga Prep leads Brainerd 14-0 in a game there. Red Bank leading East Ridge 3-0 in the second quarter, nearing halftime at East Ridge. Hickson all over Ooltewah. Ooltewah really struggling this year. They're down 37-0 at halftime. Both teams winless going in. Hickson with a new coach there as well. Gibbs County over Gibbs Knoxville leading Carnes 21-14. Sevier County 35-0 over Lenore City. Sevier County 2-0. Grundy County trying to get their first win. They're beating Lookout Valley 22-0. Loudon and Saudi Days in a battle of two teams, both 2-0 going in. It's Loudon 21-14 late in the first quarter play there. Nothing in on Polk County or McMinn Central. Meigs County trying to pick up another win. They're 13-0 over Kingston at Meigs County. It's in the second quarter, about 5 minutes or so remaining. Signal Mountain trying to stay unbeaten with a 14-0 lead at Sequoia tonight in that game there. So there's a look at some of the scores of inches around the state. Also, Knox Central leads Ray County 14-7. That's in the first quarter play at Ray County. In the private schools tonight, we have some big matchups. Let's see if I can find those for you. It is Grace Christian of Knoxville leading Chattanooga Christian 21-14. Grace Christian unbeaten. Chattanooga Christian is 1-1. I was trying to find a McCallis score. They're playing a team from California, but it may be a game on Saturday there. Not sure about that. Anyway, there's a look at our Ellis Ace Hardware scoreboard. To repeat our score here, 31-0. The Rebels on top of the Bears at halftime. That's the Bear Band continues to entertain here at Maryville High School. Let's take another break here on the Southland Finance Halftime Show. You listen to ESPN Cleveland 1013, where all the games are played by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll give you the middle school report. We'll come back. We'll have Earl Stats brought to you by Waste Connections. We'll be back in 2 minutes. More live coverage on ESPN Cleveland 1013.
At Southland Finance, we're neighbors helping neighbors. My name is Dusty Whitener, Vice President and Manager of Southland Finance in Cleveland. Have you heard? We have recently relocated to a larger, more convenient branch at 950 25th Street in Cleveland, right across from City Cafe at the intersection of 25th Street and Peerless Road. Our team, operating hours, and services, including personal, installment, and consolidation loans up to $20,000, have not changed. As always, we're here to lend a helping hand. Visit our new location or give us a call at 458-3007. Loan subject to credit approval.
Captain, the ship's under attack. Asteroid storm coming from all directions. We need the best team to repair this exterior damage now.
Langley Roofing? Seriously?
Get Langley Roofing on the phone right now, Captain's orders.
Every season has its own way of attacking your roof from every angle. The quality and warranty of Langley Roofing performs so well at the best price. So when you love your roof, let Langley quote any repair or replacement. When you see a fit roof, chances are it's a Lang. Visit our family at langleyroofs.com.
Are you noticing cracks in your foundation walls, moisture in your crawl space, water in your basement, or sunken concrete in your driveways or sidewalk? If so, these are classic signs of foundation and settlement issues. You need a local repair team that can solve the problem with a lasting solution. USS has been repairing homes in Chattanooga and throughout Tennessee for 30 years. For peace of mind, schedule your free estimate today at www.usstn.com/Chattanooga.
You've been hurt. Maybe in a car wreck, a truck accident, or a motorcycle crash. Maybe you were in a job-related accident, the victim of nursing home neglect, or injured by a defective product. It doesn't matter how it happened. What matters is that you were hurt, and somebody needs to pay. When it matters, call the personal injury team at Logan Thompson and get the money you deserve. 423-476-2251. LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Back here at Maryville High School on our Southland Finance Halftime Show, I forgot all about our trivia question, folks. Here's the trivia question. If you know the answer, call 749-1013, 749-1013 with area code, of course, 423 in front of that. The question tonight, and let me set it up for you. Maryville High School, we're facing right here, who leads the Bears, by the way, 31-0 on the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard at halftime. They're the winningest team in Tennessee high school football history with 857 wins. Who's number two, though? It's not the Bears. The Bears are number 15. So who's number two? If you know the answer, 749-1013, and you'll win a gift certificate to Buddy's Barbecue tonight. So call that number, and Ephraim will let me know who the winner is. As we look ahead to next week, Earl's about ready to establish that next week the Bears will be home with Walker Valley, who's rallied down 22-0 in the first quarter. Now it's 22-20 near halftime at Cleveland High School. Bearden, who's losing to Anderson County right now, will have the week off next week. Cleveland will host Farragut. That's a region matchup for those two teams. Hardin Valley will be hosting Knox Halls in a non-region battle, and Maryville will be at a tough defending 5A state champion Knox West, and that will be at West next week. So Maryville's got their hands full with that game there. Earl, if you've got the stats ready, we'll let you take her away for Waste Connections, and you can visit them at wasteconnections.com.
All right, Gary. Stats don't tell a good story for the Bears, but hey, gotta state it like it is. And here's the way the stats lined up here at halftime from Maryville. With Maryville on top right now, 31-0 at halftime. In the first downs department, it was the Bears with 3, and Maryville's Rebels had 12. In the rushing department, the Bears had 10 rushing opportunities for 20 yards, and Maryville had 20 rush attempts for 110 yards. In the passing department, the Bears went to the air 11 times, completed 3 for a total of 42 yards, had 1 pass intercepted by Maryville's David Crawford. And in all fairness to Cash Bandy, at least 4 of those passes were right on the hands of potential Bear receivers, and they just dropped it. So you count those 4 that could have been, and he would have had a decent halftime performance here at 7 out of 11. But nevertheless, they were dropped. That's not the quarterback's fault, but the quarterback gets the poor stats by his teammates dropping the ball. 3 out of 11 here at halftime for the quarterback, Cash Bandy, 42 yards, 1 pass intercepted. On the other hand, Will Jones for the Rebels, sophomore quarterback, 8 for 9 in the first half passing, 164 yards, and none intercepted. So he's already had a great performance, and we're just at halftime. 8 out of 9, 164. He's quick. He throws a very good pass, and he can throw it long. He can throw it short. As if you look at my stat sheet, he opened up the ball game with a 32-yard pass. Then he had 2 15 and 9-yard passes. Then he had a 37 followed by a 40-yard pass, and then more of the shorter range, 16, 8, and 7. So anywhere from 7, 8 yards all the way up to 40 yards. And the Maryville, they just have such a variety of attack on offense, and they don't make too many mistakes. Fumbles in the ball game. The Bears have fumbled once. They lost that one. The Rebels have not fumbled yet. The Bears have 4 punts, and that's a pleasant surprise, really, out of Cash Bandy. 40 yards on his kicking game. He had 1 for 51 yards. So 4 punts for the Bears, 40-yard kicking average. Only 1 punt for Maryville, and that was a 42-yarder. And incidentally, we're at 2.5 games now, and that is only Maryville's second punt of the season. In the first 2 games, they only were forced to punt 1 time. They've had 1 punt already here in the first half. And one thing that we have on the stat sheet that really looks good. The Bears, Gary, have not been penalized a single time.
Yeah.
Not once.
And Maryville, how many for Maryville?
4 penalties for Maryville, 32 yards. So it's been a very well-played, clean game as far as penalties. 4 penalties against the Rebels, 32 yards, and 0 penalties, no yards marked off against the Bears here in the first half. And that is a pleasant surprise right there. We'll recap the scoring before we give the individual stats. The scoring came early. First quarter at the 9-10 mark, Will Jones hooked up with Grayson Myers, 32 yards for a touchdown. Kick was added by Hudson Jamison. He's been perfect tonight. 67-yard drive in 4 plays, and we were barely into the ball game, and the Rebels were on top 7-0. Later in the first quarter, late 3:33 in the first period, Bryce Davis took it 1 yard, capping a 63-yard drive in 8 plays. Kick was again added by Hudson Jamison. Bears Rebels were trailing 14-0. And just before the quarter ended, at the 1:57 mark, on a pass from Will Jones to Casey Cobble for 37 yards, PAT again added by Jamison. And at the end of the first quarter, Maryville was on top of the Bears, 21-0. In the second quarter, early, 11:05 left in the second quarter. Hudson Jamison on a 28-yard field goal made it 24-0. And then about 3 minutes later, Bryce Davis, again from 29 yards out, scored. Kick was added by Jamison, and that's where we stand right here at halftime. One thing that is significant about all those drives is that we did stop Maryville a couple of times without a score inside the red zone. This is the first time that Maryville has not put a touchdown on the board. They came into this game 7 for 7 once they get inside the 20-yard line. Well, they have been stopped twice. Once they scored on a field goal, once they did not score. So from that standpoint, it's some improved play on the part of the Bears. Individually, rushing was pretty nil in the first half for the Bears. Brashawn Beard had 5 carries for 22 yards. Landon Scott had 2 carries for 4 yards. Cash Bandy had 3 carries, and he's negative yards tonight, -6. Receptions for the Bears, Tyree Stovall caught 2 passes for 24 yards. Brady Lewis caught one late there in the second quarter. 1 pass catch for 18 yards for Lewis. For Maryville, Will Jones, 6 carries, 41 yards. Bryce Davis is the man. 11 carries, 60 yards here at halftime. Cam Porter has carried twice for 9 yards, and Barrett has the other carry for no gain. We told you prior to the game that Bryce Davis would be the workhorse. He is. Cam Porter was expected to carry 9-10 times a game. He's only had a couple, but Will Jones is right there. He normally will run the football about 5 or 6 times a game. He already has a half a dozen runs for 41 yards. So in the receptions department for Maryville, White, it's been evenly distributed. Nolan White has 2 catches for 23 yards. Casey Cobble, 2 for 46 yards. Holton Faust has 2 for 47 yards. Myers has 1 for 32, and Barrett has 1 for 16. Boy, that's distributing it out using your 11 pass receptions pretty well. Gary?
All right, let's take another break here on our Southland Finance halftime show. Let's take a 2-minute timeout here and come back with the third quarter kickoff, which will be going to Maryville as they deferred the second half. I assume they want the ball. They lead at 31-0 here at half. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Tennessee Wesleyan University offers more than 80 majors and minors at the undergraduate and graduate levels. With the TWU pledge, students may be eligible to attend tuition-free. A 10-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio ensures students receive individualized attention, and Tennessee Wesleyan remains one of the most affordable colleges in the region. Visit tnwesleyan.edu to learn more about on-campus and online opportunities. Choose blue at Tennessee Wesleyan University.
Fasten a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck. It's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Are you gearing up for your next home improvement project? Score big with Wholesale Supply, your MVP in plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and more. Whether you're a contractor, builder, or DIY champion, Wholesale Supply has the winning lineup of quality products and expert advice. With competitive pricing and a star-studded roster of top brands like Polo, Renai, and Progress Lighting, we'll help you take your game to the next level. Visit us online at wholesalesupply.us or catch us at one of our convenient locations. Wholesale Supply, where champions get their supplies. That's Wholesale Supply, powering your home improvement game for over 80 years.
Cleveland's future starts now. The grand opening weekend of Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland's new, bigger, state-of-the-art facility. World-class in every regard. Plus, our exclusive Jeep test track. Grand opening offers start now. Food fun and giveaways on Saturday. Special offers all weekend long. Join us. But hurry, specials won't last. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, off I-75 on US 64. A better way to buy and service.
Is your home too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter? At Central Heat and Air, your local HVAC experts, we've got you covered. Our top-notch technicians provide fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. From installation to maintenance, we handle it all. You'll never be left out in the cold or the heat. Call Central Heat and Air today at 423-478-7778. That's 423-478-7778. Or visit us online at docsair.com. That's DOCSAIR.com. Central Heat and Air, your healthy home company.
Smith Family McDonald's salutes all student athletes and their families for the sacrifices they make on the field, but especially in the classroom. Smith Family McDonald's, a Cleveland and Bradley County tradition. Visit Smith Family McDonald's all across our area. Congratulations to Cleveland High School on the next 50 years from Smith Family McDonald's.
Back here at Maryville High School at halftime, our Southland Finance halftime show coming to an end here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Gary Ormby, Earl rolling with you here. Ephraim Kyle back in the studio making things happen. He always does a tremendously good job for us. Bears trail 31-0 halftime break, and they're about to kick off to Maryville. Looking ahead next week, we will be home with Walker Valley, who's come back on Cleveland 22-20 now at near the halftime. Cleveland up. They were up 22-0 in the first quarter. So things have gone south. The Raiders and picked up for the Mustangs. It's 22-20. Walker Valley trailing Cleveland, and that's probably at halftime by now. Next week, also, Cleveland will be hosting Farragut, and Hardin Valley will be at, I'm looking at the reach schedule, hosting Knox Halls, and Maryville will be at Knox West, and that's going to be a brouhaha there. West, the Phoenix State champions in 5A, as we wrap up our Southland Finance halftime show. 31-0 here. The Bears trail the Rebels, who dominated the first half. Very, very, very good team. No doubt about that there. And we will, after a week, in 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be on the road to a brand new opponent, Innovation Academy up in Robertson County. That's in Springfield, north of Nashville. It's in the last county in the state as you go toward Kentucky. And that's a long, long haul, folks. So we're going to have to leave 2 or 3 days ahead of time maybe to get there. And spend the night on the road? No, I'm just kidding. It's a long haul, 3.5 hours spending on your GPS router. Going through Chattanooga, which you never know about that. Murfreesboro, which you never know. And, of course, Nashville. Here's the kick. Pooch kick's going to be taken at the 20 and hit and tripped up immediately for the Bears that time by number 17. Landon Burmeister had an interception last week. So the Rebels will have it first and 10 at their 21. That's a nice pooch kick by number 84, Holden White. Didn't have this, had the height to let the Bear defenders get down there and wrap them up. And they'll back it up to the 20-yard line. So I guess he went down knee touchdown there. It's the 20-yard line, first and 10 for the Rebels. And let's see if they come out with the same offensive set. They lead at 31-0. Davis and Jones in the backfield. They'll send twins to the right side and twins to the left side. Put a man in motion left to right. And he'll set up in Yates back position. Snap to Jones. Pass out in the flat. It's going to be complete. And he'll have a first down. That's going to be to number 6. That's going to be Britton Barrett. And he'll have a 14-yard gain for a first and 10 for the Rebels here at their 34-yard line. First play of the third period. So they come out firing the ball. We've got a big lead of 31-0. 35-0 lead. And the fourth period is a running clock. Jones, same set. They'll send that man back to the flanker back or H-back position. They'll hand it off this time to Davis in the middle. He's fast. He's going to be hit, and he breaks away, and he'll have a gain to the 40, right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 6. Second down and 4 coming up. Tackle on the play that time by Gentry for the Bears. He gets up limping. Jacob Gentry, one of our seniors, a captain. And he had a replacement coming. He weighs him off and said, "Get out of here." He's not going to let anybody replace him. Jaden Gray was headed in for the Bears. Gentry, one of our captains. That's why he's a captain, folks. He's a tough nut. Second down and 4. 3 men wide to the right for the Rebels. Again, checking off. All kind of signs and signals being sent in by the offensive coordinator on the far side. Jones back in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He will fake the handoff. He's back to pass. He's going to be chased out of the pocket. Now he's going to run for his life. Pass going to be just thrown away. Incomplete. Third down and 4 coming up. Nobody open at all. Good coverage that time by the Bears secondary. Wiley Susquis over there, one of those guys, along with A.J. Bentley and Mason Goree. Had it wrapped up pretty good. He just threw it away rather than take a loss. Clock stop. 10:05. Third down and 4 at the Maryville 40, right there, 40-yard line. The wind has really picked up here, coming back from the east, looks like. Again, checking off. They've checked off almost every play, at least 9 out of 10 tonight. In the I formation this time, Davis behind Jones. Man motion right to left. They will fake it. Jones pass, cross the middle, is going to be complete. Flag. That may be targeting on the Bears there. That was intended for Hudson Jamerson, and he got hit high, helmet to helmet, I believe is going to be the call here. And it went high in the air about 10 or 15 yards, and 3 Bears all looking around for it and didn't look up.
Yep, it went way high in the air. That's about as high as incomplete passes I've seen, about straight up.
Flag at the 44-yard line. Yep, I think it's going to be targeting. There's two flags. Actually, there's a flag, one into 44 and one into 49 in Maryville territory. Maybe offsetting here. They picked one flag up, stuff it back in his pants. And now here comes a call. We'll mark it off from the line of scrimmage against the Bears. That's a 15-yarder. Never saw the call. Oh, there it is. The guy in the white head over there. Personal foul on the Bears is all they give it. I think it's going to be hitting a targeting call. So we're not targeting necessarily in high school, but helmet to helmet, which is the same thing, basically. First team of the Rebels now at the Bear 45 here. They're up 31-0 here in the third period of play. They'll shift a man left or right. Overloads to the right side. Hands it off to it's Matt Porter this time. Yeah, Porter on the carry this time. A short gain, a couple of yards down to the 41, maybe 42. See where they're going to officially mark it down at the 42. So gain of 3, actually. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Rebels. We're in the third quarter of play. Porter stays in the backfield with Jones in I formation. Bears showing a little bit of a blitz. Maybe they are. And Porter, the fake to Porter and the pass downfield is going to be complete to Colton Faust. He's been the go-to man tonight, and they'll have a first down inside the Bear 35 to the 33. 1st and 10 for the Rebels at that point. Faust has caught several passes tonight. And they don't take long to run their routes. They get out there, and he fires a quick, hard pass. He's just a sophomore. That's Will Jones. He just lays it in there. Rebels twins the left side this time. Jones will hand it off. No, keeping himself again. That deceptive handoff, and he will be down the field a few yards. Brought down by the Bears. Number 3, Jacob Gentry. Jones on the carry. Let's give him a gain of 8, looks like. 2nd and 2 coming up. 24-yard line. The ball marked down in Bear territory. They're close to the drive zone. We call it inside the 20. The Cleveland drive zone. Long count, the snap. He'll hand to Porter. He'll hit the middle, and he will be close to a first, but spun back there. I don't know if he got it or not. Porter on the carry.
He had to get to the 22.
Yep. 1st and 10. They'll move the sticks.
Then he got to the 20.
Yep, 4-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Rebels at the Bear 20. It is the Cleveland drive zone. John Davis says make it easy as 1, 2, 3 on South Lee Highway. Some construction going on down there, I heard now, his ad this morning. Timeout call by the Rebels, and we'll take one with them from Milligan Vane. Back in 1 minute on ESPN Cleveland, 1013. Bears down 31-0 with 6:08 remaining in the third quarter of play.
Hello, I'm Brian Poole with Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. We do own and operate our own crematory facilities. So once your loved one comes into our care, they never leave our care until we give the loved one back to your family. Something that people ask all the time is, where's our loved one going? They're going to stay in our care the whole time. That's comforting for families to know that they'll never leave our care until we deliver them back to the family. Let our family serve your family. You can reach us at www.pfhcleveland.com.
As your local credit union, the TVFCU mortgage team has more than 30 employees who live right here. Your money supports the community, and that means special savings to you. Visit tvfcu.com/mortgage savings to learn more. TVFCU, an equal housing lender.
Leisure Time Bowling has extended hours for the summer. Now open Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. and Saturdays and Sundays opening at 1 p.m. Stop by, bowl a game, and grab lunch. Leisure Time Bowling, Key Street, Cleveland.
Jones with an empty backfield now for the Rebels. He's back looking right, being chased, being thrown, and it's going to be complete. We'll be down to number 6. That's Britton Bear again. Not going to have a first down. And then they're going to move the down marker down. Give him about, looks like 6 yards down from the 20 to the 15. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. The ball at the 14-yard line in Bear territory. At 5:39 with the clock running, Rebels up 31-0. That's the Bradley Concrete Lamcom game clock. Jones now with a running back there. He'll hand it off to Price Davis. He'll plunge in. He's going to get hit and push back.
Loss on the play.
Man, that's a nice stick that time by Kenyon Phelps, who's had a really, really good game for the Bears. And he'll push him back. It's going to be, well, I don't know if we're going to push him back or not. It's going to be third down, still to 14. No gain.
Yeah, no gain.
They're going to say give him a yard, 3rd and 3 to 13 now, they call it, from the press box across the way. Bears would love to get another stop here. And time's going to be called by the Bears. So we'll take one from Milligan Devane again here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. A 1-minute break. Your score at 4:53 now in the third. 31-0. The Rebels on top of the Bears. Back in 60 seconds.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
L&B Appliance is your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, serving this area for over 30 years. They offer sales and service. L&B Appliance, located on Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231. L&B Appliance, large enough to meet all your home appliance needs, small enough to appreciate your business.
Back here at Maryville with 4:53 to go, a timeout call by the Bears for the defensive purposes, I suppose. It's 3rd and 3 for the Rebels at the Bear 14-yard line. They break the huddle and quickly go to the line of scrimmage, and the quarterback's going to roll back. He's going to throw it into the end zone, and he is wide open for a touchdown for the Rebels. It's number 16, I believe, again. No, that's a different number.
20-something. 16.
Was that 16?
16. That's KC Cobble.
So a touchdown for the Rebels at 4:45 after that first play after the timeout. They're up 37-0. They'll try to add a PAT. And this will be Hudson Jamerson, trying for his 5th PAT of the night. He has a field goal as well. Here's his kick. It is up, it is high, and it is good. Timeout on the field at 4:45, 38-0. The Rebels over the Bears. We'll be back in 30 seconds with a Rebel kickoff on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
When life gets busy, Little Caesars can be there to help with hot and ready pizzas and more from 4 to 8 p.m. You can't beat the taste of delicious pizza at a great price and hot and ready for dinner. 3 locations, Paul Hupp, Key Street, and McGrady Drive, or order online.
Turn your world yellow with Mayfield Dairy this fall. Whether you're wrapping up a workout or craving a tasty afternoon treat, our rich chocolate milk replenishes nutrients and provides high-quality protein to keep you going. Grab some Mayfield milk today and experience real, southern, sunny goodness in every sip. From our iconic yellow jugs to our delicious chocolate milk, everything tastes better with Mayfield. Turn your world yellow because the best moments are made with Mayfield Dairy.
Getting ready for another Maryville kickoff here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. 38-0. Rebels on top. 4:45 to go in the third quarter play. And Max Sear, or Sear they call him on the PA, Max Sear with a kickoff, and he can boom it into the end zone. Kicking into a pretty good headwind right now, though. Bracken deep for the Bears. Goree, Sheehy, and Ollie Scott for the Bears. He goes to center field. Ollie Scott's been returning the kicks there tonight. He just put them into the end zone, and they're early scoring. And the big left foot, he is big. He's a big, with the number 86 like an offensive line. Here's a high boomer, and it will be taken at the 1 to the 5, 10, 15. It's Ollie Scott, and he's going to be the 20, and I think going to stop him pushing back to the 21 or 22. Ball's loose, but he was dead before that. Flag on the play out there. I see it now. That's a 37-yard line. And let's see what that could be. Preliminary signal from the official. Maybe in a minute here. Well, he's waiting for the other official to tell him what the flag was thrown for. I'm not sure who this is going to be on. Another official joins in the conversation.
Flag is about the 28-yard line. I'm not sure what this flag is about either.
It wasn't anywhere near the tackle. Here comes the call. Personal foul on the Bears. 15-yard mark off in the 28. or half the distance to the 14. Well, they picked the flag up to 28. You're going to mark it off from the 20. Yeah.
So the 11.
It's going to be the 11-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 11. Closer to the 11 than the 12, I think.
Yep, I think you're right.
Put the glasses on and see right here. Yeah, it's close to the 11. So the Bears' first possession of the third quarter comes at 3:22 to go in the third. Rebels up 38-0. They took their first possession and drove it down the field. Complete a pass for the score. Twins wide right for the Bears. Cash Bandit handoff man in the middle. He's got some air and space there. It's going to be Beard out to the, he's got close to a first.
Close to the 20.
Going to be second and 2 to go. It's about an 8-yard gain. Second down and 2 coming up. Who's that on the carry? Earl, I didn't catch it.
That's
Beard. Yeah, he's in the backfield there with Bandy. See now. Not a big guy, but he runs hard. Covers that ball up. The snap. He will take it again, Beard will, and he will try to get outside on the right side. He's to the 20, up to the 25. He's got the first down before he's ran out of bounds at near the Bear 25 and maybe the 26-yard line. The 1st and 10, a 6-yard gain for the Bears and Cleveland Ford.
26.
The clock is at 22 and running. I believe we have a running clock here because it's a 35-point lead in the third. Went out of bounds, so he didn't stop the clock. Bandy has Beard to his left side now. Twins the left side. Stowe off to the right. Hand off to Beard in the middle. He's got some yards again, and he runs hard up across the 26 to the 29 or so, maybe 28. A short gain. Second down coming up. And give him, well, he's got more than I thought. He got about 4 yards, looks like. Where are you going to put the ball down? Go ahead and put the ball down there, Mr. Official. 29. Give him 3, second and 7. Gain of 3 for Beard, who's been the go-to man in the running back position the last couple of games. Bears are going to throw a pass here anytime. Maybe this play right here. Let's see. Bandy back to pass, looking left. He's going to throw it long. He can throw it as far as he can. The pass is going to be down the field and incomplete. Double coverage there for Ollie Scott. And he had a shot at it, but boy, he's got an arm on him. It's going to be third down and 8 at that point.
Threw that one all the way to the 30-yard line and probably 25. It was about a 55-yard throw in the air.
Offensive line's been given good protection. No sacks.
Yep.
We've had some tackles behind their line for a loss on a few running plays back in the first quarter, especially 38-0 with only 50 seconds to go here in the third. Rebels on top of the Bears, and it is a running clock, what's called the mercy rule, sometimes referred to it as, to get a big lead. That's a nationwide rule in the second half in football. It's 35 in basketball in the fourth period. Nash back, or Cash throwing again, complete out here to Stovall. I believe he'll be getting the first down for the Bears. No, that's Goree.
Yeah,
Goree. And he will go from the 29 to the 41. So that's a 12-yard gain and a 1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford with 19 seconds in the third.
It's a 1st and 10.
Let's see if Brady can get another play off here. I don't think they'll get one off here. Game clock's at 9. And they're signaling a play and game clock's now at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. And they whistle it dead, and just as the ball was snapped, the third quarter ran out. So after 3 complete here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, 38-0, the Rebels over the Bears. We'll be back in 1 minute with the 4th and final period here on the road in the first region game of the year for both teams here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Checking the Cash is your one-stop money shop and has been helping customers with cash solutions since 1993. If you're short on cash and need a little help to overcome a financial hurt, we're here for you. Our Chattanooga area stores, including Cleveland and Athens, offer payday loans and flex line of credit options. We understand that doing the research for these loans can be overwhelming. That's why we strive to make the application process simple and convenient. We also provide quick in-store services like check cashing, money orders, wire transfers, and even gift card buyback. Want to learn more about your options? Visit our website at checkandcash.com. Our lending decisions are made quickly. If approved, you can have cash in hand.
Take the first step toward a bright financial future. We're here to help. Not all consumers will qualify. Eligibility, rates, terms, and conditions apply. Rates, restrictions, and fees apply to store services. Please call or visit your local store for details.
Back here in Maryville, just begin the fourth quarter play with the Rebels at 38-0 over the Bears. Bears with the ball, 1st and 10 at their 41-yard line. Back to that first down. On the pass completion to Mason Gorey. And changing the play from the sidelines. They're trying to get the Bear runner on the far side. And here goes the busted play for the Bears. And Cash Bandy, nice gain up to the 49, about a 7 or 8 yard gain. It's going to be second down and short. They had Kenyon Phelps in there, and he was lined on the wrong side of the ball.
8 yards.
And mistake that time on the offense. But a 8-yard gain, second down, and if they move the down marker, it's going to be second down and, a long two. At the Bear 49-yard line here in the fourth quarter play. Trips right side for the Bears this time. Maryville jumps into the zone, and it'll be a 5-yard mark off. Another penalty on Maryville, and a 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland forward. Moves into Maryville territory down to the 46. Is that our deepest penetration tonight, Earl? The 46, our first time across midfield?
I believe you're right.
Joe's that our first time across midfield tonight? Yep. We had the ball on the return, but fumbled it.
Yep.
So first time tonight, the Bears have 1st and 10 at Maryville 46. Any update on Cleveland Walker yet? It's still a halftime probably. They're coming out of halftime. Should be further along than that. And here we go. Cash back, looking, throwing. He's going to throw it as high as he can, as deep as he can. Stovall out there in the end zone, and he is incomplete. We had some contact there, and
sure
David Floyd is screaming for a interference call.
He was pulled down.
Yep.
They just flat missed that one.
And here comes a flag on.
And they didn't miss that one.
Damon. He's got every right in the world to be mad about that.
He has every right to complain vigorously there. He doesn't want to get thrown out. But boy, oh boy, our receiver there was just pulled down. And 2 officials there. I don't like that sort of thing. The game has been well officiated, but right there, you can ruin your reputation, buddy.
Damon is getting his message across.
And any fan who wants to be objective knows that's a bad call.
Yeah.
It's not going to make any difference in the ball game outcome. But, hey, call the game fair and square.
Yeah, we certainly had it put to us on that mill. Well, no penalty. Going to say sideline warning.
They're being tolerant because they knew they missed the call. Yeah.
So we'll repeat second down, 2nd and 10. So just an incomplete pass all it amounted to. The Stovall, they had him.
Yep.
Damon's still talking to that official down there. Come on.
He was tackled on the play.
So here we go, 2nd and 10. Bandy back. Pass is going to be complete this time. Mason Gorey. He's going to have yards for 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and drag down behind. And a flag. Yep, flag in midfield. That's coming back, folks. I believe that one's coming back.
Well, they're going to be called holding.
That's where the holding calls come from. So, yeah, Bears are coming back. Holding on the Bears. Oh, man, that sets off. He was all the way down to the 10-yard line. Yeah, then 1st and goal. That's Mason Gorey on the catch, and a perfect call that time, right across the middle in front of the linebackers. He got by those guys, and he was on his way.
That was a nice game. From the 46 all the way down inside the 10. Beautiful calls.
Well, back it up from the spot of the foul at the 35, so it's not going to be as bad as it could have been. Going to repeat second down, still be second down and 10. Almost right back at the line of scrimmage. Yep, second down and 10. 10-yard mark off, but there's 10 yards downfield where the flag was thrown. That was a spot foul on the holding call.
So Mason will get credit for a 10-yard completion. Could have been a 40.
And 8-10. Yep, clock right. 8-10 in the game. 38-0. I didn't even the score in a while. 38-0 Rebels on top of the Bears. Rebels trying to stay perfect. The Bears are at 1-1 coming in tonight. Cash Bandy looks to the sidelines. A signal play in. Yeah, twins to the right. And hands it off to Beard, trying to get around the right side, and he's going to be wrapped up and hauled down for maybe a yard gain. Going to be third down, about 9 to go.
They're pretty stingy on that rushing attempt.
Yep, give them a yard, 3rd and 9. Their run defense is really solid. Tried to dance outside and go up the right sideline that time. So 3rd and 9 at 7:28. Boy, the clock runs fast when they don't stop for any reason. Trips left side this time of the Bears. Bandy pass out in the flat. It's going to be complete to Ollie Scott. He's to the 45 and to the 42 before he's pushed back. Going to be 4th down and quite a few yards to go. Let's give him a couple to the Maryville 42. Yep, 42. Gain of 4. 4th down and 6 to go. The Bears will go for it here. Caden Cantrell in the game for the Bears. So we have Gorey out wide right along with Ollie Scott. Stovall out wide to the right. They're to the left. He's to the right. And Bandy is set with 6:35 to go in the game. Back on 4th down, looking. Always got a wide open field on the left side, and he's going to try to run it, and he's not going to get there. It's going to be stopped. It was wide open, and they met him. He's knocked out of bounds. It'll go over to the Rebels at the 40. Looks like right at 40.
Got right around the 40. He had to get to the 36.
2-yard gain, and a Bears down. Is that Bandy's down? Bandy is down for the Bears.
Oh, Lordy.
Let's see if we can put the glass on, see what they're looking at. Rebel trainer's there. Bradley's trainer's there now. And Damon is calling somebody over there.
That's not good.
It's still down. Let's take a break here on ESPN Cleveland 1013. We'll be back in 1 minute, hopefully with good. He's up now. He's going to hobble off on his left foot. His right foot's a problem. He's hobbling all the way across the field. He don't want any help.
Nope. He needs help, but he is just bouncing on one leg.
And he comes all the way across, and he's going to get checked out by the trainer.
His right leg, something.
Yeah. Let's keep it right here. Let's not take that break of call for. It's a thigh. Oh, he's holding his thigh. Looks like.
I hope that's not a knee.
Maybe it's just a cramp.
Maybe so. Well, that would be great if it's just a cramp, but.
So Rebels take over on downs at the 40-yard line. They lead at 38-0 with exactly 6 minutes in the game. Bandy on the sidelines. Yeah, they're stretching out for a cramp, I believe. He's wanting to get up, and Julie Gamble, our trainer, said, let's take a break, stay down right now. Let's see, he is off the field so they can start the play, I believe. Not sure what the official holding the game up for here yet. And I'm for waiting him to move further off. He's okay, I think, from where he's at.
Yeah, it's way off the field.
But they're holding the game up, and I think it's for him. Well, okay, the official's over here talking to Damon. I didn't see him. There was a conversation going on between the head official and Damon Floyd. I don't think Damon's going to be in the mood to talk tonight after the game, or will want to talk it right now. Joe's got an actress player here. Pass from Maryville complete, and he's going to be close to a first down out to near midfield for gain of right at 10. It's going to be 1st and 10. Yes. Joe's got an update from Cleveland High School.
Walker Valley has taken the lead, 23-22 over the Blue Raiders.
They were down 22-0 first quarter. Wow. So just at the hash mark at midfield, 1st and 10 for the Rebels with 5.5 to go. Clock is running. They lead at 38-0. New quarterback back there. Number 15 now is Graham Coulter, and a new running back. We'll get his number for you in a moment here. But Graham Coulter, quarterback, replacing Will Jones with a big lead. And he will flip it out there to the left side, and that new running back, we'll get his number for you in a second here. believe it's 26. No, 23. It's going to be Brenton Campbell. Brenton Campbell, number 23 on the carry. He'll gain 4, second down and 6 at the Bear 46-yard line for the Rebels. They'll send twins out either side for the Rebels. No, twins to the right only. Checking off again with Coulter, Graham Coulter. He is a senior quarterback. He won't fake it, keep it himself, and he'll run out, and he'll be caught. No gain on the play. Brought down for the Bears by Wiley Suskowitz. Going to be third down, no gain, 3rd and 6. Suskowitz again had a good night for the Bears. This game, as I mentioned earlier, being televised, streamed on NFH Network using audio here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Coulter has said as he looks to the sidelines, and he still has in the backfield Brenton Campbell. Clock down now to 4:05 in the game. Rebels up 38-0. They're going to stay unbeaten to 3-0. The Bears will drop to 1-2 as they get ready for Walker Valley at Bear Stadium next Friday night, 7 o'clock kickoff here. ESPN Cleveland. Handoff to Brenton Campbell. He'll have a gain, not a first down. It'll be 4th down. Still about 3 to go. Ball down to the Bear 40. Looks like the 42. Yep, 42-yard line. 4th down and a long 2 coming up with 3:39 in the game. Rebels set. Looking again, though, the silence change the play. The Bear band blasting in the background here. They'll shift the tight end out to a wide out. That is Julian Douglas. Now we're set to go. Fake punts at 5. Be a fake pitch and a stop it short. Bear defense is held. It's going to go over to the Bears here. Stopped at the 41 after a 1-yard gain, but the quarterback has Coulter. So the Bear defense has stopped the Maryville Rebels again. Bears would love to see something going. Let's see if Cash Bandy is okay to come back. Who will have it quarterback for the Bears now? He hobbled off the field. Looked like a cramp after it was all said and done. We'll see when they take the field here again.
Makes sense the way he was hobbling and jumping, pouncing on one leg.
Yep. I mean, it looks like we're going to have Tucker Cook, younger brother of Tyler Cook, a freshman, to take the snap. Cash, they're going to not put any more pressure on Cash here with that foot bothering him. They'll snap the Tucker. He'll hand it off to the man in the middle. Going to have 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. Let's see who the running back is now. That's still Beard. No, that's Beard. Landon Scott. And Landon Scott takes it for about 6, 7 yards. Let's call it 7, 2nd and 3 at the Bear 48 with 2 minutes exactly in the game. Cleveland's taking the lead again. Cleveland's regained the lead 30-23 over the Mustangs. And here is Landon Scott again on 2nd down. He'll gain a yard or so to midfield. It's going to be 3rd down and about a yard and a half maybe to go. Bears looking forward to hosting the Mustangs next week. Who've given Cleveland a fit tonight. Cleveland up 21-0 to 22-0 first quarter. Walker took the lead 28-3-22, but Cleveland scored, and that's 30-23 Raiders. Cook the handoff in the middle. 1st down, Landon Scott running hard across midfield to the 45. 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland forward with 1:13 in the game now. Good playing time experience for younger Cook, just a freshman. I'm not sure if A.J. Nash is still in concussion protocol or not. I don't see him on the sideline right now, though. Maybe him.
I think that's a week.
Maybe him standing down here in street clothes. Now we've got a Rebel down. They're going to send the trainers out to work on him. Well, they're going to do that. Let's take a quick 30-second break here with 56.2 to game. ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll return in 60 seconds.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck. It's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Hometown service with a smile. If that's something you haven't experienced in a while, then maybe you should talk with the friendly staff at Joe Rogers Office Supply. With free delivery, no minimum order requirements, and a great selection of office supplies and office furnishings, they're sure to brighten your day. Visit or call today at 476-7527. That's Joe Rogers Office Supply for friendly hometown service with a smile.
Tucker looked back to pass on second down. He was complete out here in the flat for the Bears to take Lindsey. And it'll be short to be third down. We're going to place it down about the 35. It's not short by much. No, it's a 1st and 10 for the Bears. 1st and 10. We missed one play while it was a break there. It was a short gain on a 3-yarder. So with the final play of the game, maybe. Nope. Well, they're going to let them play it. Cook's going to the end zone down the middle. The cross is going to be incomplete, and that will end the game on that incompletion. So the Rebels come out strong in the first period with a dominating 21-point first quarter and stretch out to 31-0. A better second half for the Bears defensively and offensively. But the Rebels take to improve to 3-0. The Bears will drop to 1-2. First reach came for both those teams. Rebels are on top. And here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, we'll come back for their post-game show. Brought to you by Waste Connections on return. We'll be back in 2 minutes when we return. ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
You're listening to Bradley Central High School Bears football on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3.com. It's time for the postgame show, sponsored by Jenkins Deli. Come home to Jenkins Deli, where they have brand new items plus a great area to watch sports all football season, plus live music on the weekends. And now, the Bradley Bears football postgame report with Gary Owenby and Coach Earl Rowan.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
Pediatric Dentistry of Chattanooga, the dental office built for fun. From the moment your child walks in the door, they know they are somewhere special. Their awesome staff will make your kids want to visit their office. From the over-the-top safari theme to their state-of-the-art game room, your kids will have a blast at Pediatric Dentistry of Chattanooga. Dr. Esslinger, Dr. Blair, Dr. Newman, and Dr. Wilson are now accepting new patients. Call today at 476-2160, and they will be happy to get your child scheduled. Pediatric Dentistry of Chattanooga, 423-476-2160.
At Southland Finance, we're neighbors helping neighbors. My name is Dusty Whitener, Vice President and Manager of Southland Finance in Cleveland. Have you heard? We have recently relocated to a larger, more convenient branch at 950 25th Street in Cleveland, right across from City Cafe at the intersection of 25th Street and Peerless Road. Our team, operating hours, and services, including personal, installment, and consolidation loans up to $20,000, have not changed. As always, we're here to lend a helping hand. Visit our new location or give us a call at 458-3007. Loan subject to credit approval.
Back here at Maryville High School, the Bears have dropped a 38-0 game to the Maryville Rebels, who improved their record to 3-0. The Bears now 1-2 in their game in a first region game for both those teams here. We're getting ready now for our post-game show brought to you by Waste Connections. I also like to mention some of our other great sponsors, the Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care for all your orthopedic needs. And you can check them out at Voitic.com, www.voitic.com. Dr. Gary Voitic, our good friend and a great supporter of the local sports area. Dale's Heating and Air. We always like to hear from Dale's Heating and Air. Just call Dales.com as we are in the dog days of August, getting ready to go into the fall year in a couple of weeks, whether the temperature feels like it or not. Chick-fil-A, located on Key Street in Paul Huff. Download the Chick-fil-A app today. And also Crown and Chrysler, your Jeep Ram headquarters in Southeast Tennessee, I-75 at exit 20. So you got Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, Dale's Heating and Air, Chick-fil-A, and Crown. We appreciate all those great sponsors here as we get ready. The Maryville fans are on the field. And by the way, Cash Bandy limped off with an ice pack on his right knee or right leg. I'm not sure his knee or ankle, but he limped off. Didn't put any weight on, being helped to the dressing room. We hope he's not too serious. We've got a big game at home next week, the Walker Valley, who is trailing Cleveland 30-23, their game there at Cleveland High School. And Earl is busy adding up some stats. Let's take one more break. We'll come back with some scores of interest when we return here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Back in 2 minutes.
Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix is a family-owned business and has been serving Cleveland for 40 years. They work with customers large and small. Call Bradley Concrete at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Our team is here to help every step of the way with personal, business, or private banking. Stop by and visit us at one of our locations in Cleveland or give us a call at 423-559-7660. At First Horizon, we look forward to finding a way.
Are you gearing up for your next home improvement project? Score big with Wholesale Supply, your MVP in plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and more. Whether you're a contractor, builder, or DIY champion, Wholesale Supply has the winning lineup of quality products and expert advice. With competitive pricing and a star-studded roster of top brands like Polo, Renai, and Progress Lighting, we'll help you take your game to the next level. Visit us online, wholesalesupply.us, or catch us at one of our convenient locations. Wholesale Supply, where champions get their supplies. That's Wholesale Supply, powering your home improvement game for over 80 years.
Cleveland's future starts now. The grand opening weekend of Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland's new, bigger, state-of-the-art facility. World-class in every regard. Plus, our exclusive Jeep Test Track. Grand opening offers start now. Food, fun, and giveaways on Saturday. Special offers all weekend long. Join us. But hurry, specials won't last. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, off I-75 on US 64. A better way to buy and service.
Is your home too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter? At Central Heat and Air, your local HVAC experts, we've got you covered. Our top-notch technicians provide fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. From installation to maintenance, we handle it all. You'll never be left out in the cold or the heat. Call Central Heat and Air today at 423-478-7778. That's 423-478-7778. Or visit us online at docsair.com. That's DOCSAIR.com. Central Heat and Air, your healthy home company.
Back here at Maryville, is getting ready to wrap up our show. We're going to have some stats here in a moment. Looking at our Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Joe, I'll let you go through some scores there. Okay, he don't have his glass on. He can't see. Okay, Red Bank leads East Ridge 22-0. A future Bear opponent there. That game being played at East Ridge. Ooltewah down 37-0 to Hickson. That's at halftime. Owls are really struggling. Both teams winless at 0-2 coming in. It is Grundy County all over Lookout Valley 48-0. Grundy, a very solid team this year. Saudi Daisy losing on the road at Loudon 21-14, nearing halftime there, the last update. Polk County trailing McMinn Central 14-9. Our game got through early. Now, this is at halftime, or at least probably a 7:30 kickoff. McMinn Central 14-9 over Polk at the halftime there at McMinn Central. Meigs County 27-13 over Kingston. That's in the third quarter play, late in the third. Oakland leading Haywood 28-6. That's in the second quarter in Middle Tennessee. Signal Mountain up on Sequoia 35-0 in the third quarter play. South Pittsburgh unbeaten. No, they're 1-1. They lead Copper Basin 34-0 at halftime at South Pittsburgh. Tellico Plains leading 13-0 over Sweetwater. That's at halftime there. We have Stone Memorial winning 14-0 over Cumberland County. That's a huge rivalry there in Cumberland County. Cookman and White County are 21-21 at halftime. We have Whitwell over Joe Burns, 28-7 at halftime. It's a Central Time Zone game there again. Cleveland and Walker Valley. It is Cleveland up 30-23 in that game at Cleveland against the Mustangs, who were down 22-0 in the first quarter. So they had a valiant comeback there. Also, let's look at some Upper East Tennessee scores here. We'll have a minute. We have the Greenville team up 39-0 over Greenville. That's over Cherokee. That's at halftime. Hardin Valley 28-15 over Cott County. They're looking for their first win. Cott County also winless this season so far. Dobbins Bennett up 35-7 over Westridge. That's in the fourth period of play up at Dobbins Bennett, and a beautiful place to play football. Elizabeth 44-0 over Granger. They're not even halftime at that game. Science Hill 20-14 over Jeff County late in the game there in the fourth period. We have, I think it's probably going to be much it. Anderson County leading Bearden 28-18. Anderson County 28-18 over Bearden. That's midway through the third quarter play. South Doyle over Austin East 13-12. Bledsoe County shutting out Self Creek 28-0 in the start of the third quarter. And, okay, they've got a score reverser. I'm seeing Walker Valley leading Cleveland 30-22. We'll have to double check that score for you. Knox West leading Farragut 35-3. West 1-1 defending 5A champs. Farragut is winless at 0-2 coming in. Fulton over Halls 14-6. This game's gone final 38-0. Rockwood leads Midway 22-20. That's the start of the third quarter play there. Grace Baptist Chattanooga leading Innovation Academy, our future foe, 41-6. Innovation lost 69-0 last week. They moved from 8-man to 11-man football this season. We'll be going there in 2 weeks from tonight. Marion County over Chattanooga Central 28-0. Joe? Cleveland 37, Walker Valley 23 in that game being played at Cleveland High School. Chattanooga Prep over Brainerd 30-0. And I'm looking at you, Coach. Are you ready for some stats?
I am.
Okay, here comes Earl Rowan with our final wrap-up of the night, brought to you by Waste Connections.
In first downs, it was the Bears with 7 for the ball game. Maryville had 18. In the rushing department, the Bears had 19 rush attempts for a total of 63 yards, while Maryville had 29 rush attempts for a total of 140 yards. In the passing department, I'll give the Bradley in 2 different phases and then put them together. How about that? Cash Bandy, our starting quarterback, was 6 out of 16 and had 1 pass intercepted, and Cash accounted for 67 yards. Now, Tucker Cook came in the last 3.5 minutes or so and threw 3 passes, completed 2 for a total of 11 yards. So total for the Bears, 19 pass attempts, 8 completions for a total of 78 yards and had 1 intercepted. 1 fumble on the part of the Bears. They lost that one back in the first half. And no fumbles tonight by Maryville. 4 punts, all coming in the first half by Cash Bandy. He had a 40-yard kicking average. 1 punt for Maryville, also in the first half, 42 yards. Ended up with 3 penalties against the Bears, total of 36 yards. 5 penalties against Maryville for 37 yards. We had 1 touchdown in the third quarter. Pass from Jones to Casey Cobble for Maryville, 14 yards. Kick was added, and that was where they accounted for the final score, Gary, 38-0. But there were some things that we did that the first 2 Maryville opponents could not do. One is we stopped them twice from scoring touchdowns. Once we took over on downs, and once forced them into a field goal.
Yeah,
Prior to that, in the first 2 games, once they got in the red zone, they scored 7 straight touchdowns.
After that first quarter, it was not really even game, but the Bears played much, much better after that first quarter play. Again, you score 38-0 the final there. The Bears drop it to the Rebels. They'll be back home next Friday at Bear Stadium hosting the Walker Valley Mustangs. Are trailing 37-23 now to Cleveland High School. That should be in the fourth quarter play. They don't have an update on that yet.
Let me mention one other quick stat. Maryville came into this third game of the season averaging 20 first downs. Tonight they got 18. They had given up in their first 2 games a total of 8 first downs. Tonight, the Bears almost matched that total. They came up with 7. Wow. So the Bears played Maryville a much better football game than either Knox Central or Maryville Heritage.
Maryville picks up their 3rd consecutive shutout to start this season. That's the first time since 2004 they've had 3 straight shutouts. For Earl Rowan, this is Gary Omby along with Ephraim Kyle back to the studio, again saying the final 38-0 here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Until next Friday night, join us again as our game's brought to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Until then, though, God bless and go Bears.
Imagine this. Handheld pizza puffs filled with mozzarella cheese and pizza sauce, topped with buttery garlic drizzle, with either 3 herbs or pepperonis. Well, it's a reality. Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs. Pick them up at 3 locations, Paul Hupp, Peace Street, or McGrady Drive, or order online.
This is Dr. Brian Beard with the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. We think going to the dentist should be a good experience and maybe even fun. You might See us dancing with our patients on Facebook or TikTok because we are changing the perception of going to the dentist. Life is short. Let's have fun and laugh and enjoy it. Come see the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry difference. Hey, let's do a TikTok.
It's time to come home to Jenkins Deli, Cleveland and Bradley County's heritage restaurant for over 40 years. The owners of Jenkins have raised the bar in food quality, expanded the bar menu with new seating, new televisions. And now Jenkins has a Sunday brunch. You have to try Jenkins' new barbecue, including smoked pork and brisket. Live music on the Jenkins patio every Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. Dinner specials. It's time to come home to Jenkins. Follow Jenkins Deli on Facebook. It's time to...
You've been listening to Bradley Central High School Bear Football on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Download the free Mix 1041 app and listen on your phone or mobile device at mymix1041.com. The proceeding has been a presentation of Talk 101.3 The Buzz Sports.
Never had a chance on the draw play. It just gave Cleveland time to get to him, and then the fumble ball, and Cleveland takes over.
A draw play, 4th and 5 at your own 20. Whew.
So,
that's a call.
That one's a question mark.
Yeah, that's again, Yulo is your best offensive player. You got to try to put the ball in his hands some way.
So ball goes over on downs. Cleveland will have it at the Walker Valley 15 and 9:14 on the clock. Here's McGowan, hands off Davis, wide left, going for Richmond. He's not quite there yet, but he does get inside the 10. Davis will be playing at Richmond next year, so he's running that way. Gets to the 3-yard line.
111 yards, 19 carries, and a touchdown for Isaiah Davis.
So over 5 yards a carry. I think he was averaging 8 a carry coming in, as Westfield will come in for blocking purposes. And let's see if it's going to be
I'm looking out this other window.
Braden Carroll on the direct snap. Carroll straight up the gut behind Westfield, will go in from 3 yards out, and Cleveland has added another TD. So Blue Raiders have scored 3 in a row after Walker Valley took the lead. 8:28 on the clock. So Blue Raiders go up by 3 TDs. It was a long dry spell for Cleveland. They didn't score in the second quarter, and finally came to life here in the second half. So Green to hold the long snap by Stevens, and Bolaños, who hasn't missed this year, still hasn't missed on the point after. We'll go to